Always remember.
Happy Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Determined Focus. This is officially episode 40. We've done 40 of these.
The 40th anniversary?
Whoa, we did for 40 years.
We're like 65 years old.
40 years. We've been doing this for so long. Yeah, it's Monday. This will be after this weekend. I think this is technically the last stream of the year. Isn't it?
Oh, because so we've got we're taking the week or the Monday immediately after the 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
Because I'll be flying back.
Yeah.
And then and that will be the week of Christmas. Are we not doing the week after that, or are we taking that week off too?
Oh, the 29th.
Yeah, I think are we doing that one?
I guess because I don't think we have it pre-recorded.
Wait, what?
We have Bella's, right? Which other one am I not missing? What?
Spoilers for some pre-recordeds. We have Brandon's, right? We didn't release that one yet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Duh.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, I think our plan was we were going to just take that Monday off. Like nothing was going to come out that Monday since we would be streaming the 24 hours before, and then a pre-recorded would come out the week after that. But we'll see.
I was gonna say a pre-recorded comes out right after,
and then
yeah,
that's fine with me. Whatever everybody else wants, I'm cool with it. As long as we're just not live streaming immediately after we do 24 hours of live. That would be insane. We're not that crazy. Also, new member, shout out to all of our Focus Squadron members. I am rolling.
Hey,
Focus 18.
What's up, dude?
Almost at 20, and he's got the helmet and the mustache to show for it.
Is that a fake mustache, sir? You have to prove it.
There's no, that's a real stash, bro.
Dude, it looks so good, it looks fake.
He's like, he blows ours out of the water.
Yeah.
Seriously, thank you all for being here. Thank you for becoming a new member. He's super supportive. I chat on Instagram all the time. So with him, so that's a huge W. We've got, he said, haha, it's real, my guy. There we go. I knew it. See,
it was, but you never know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to that level, you know. I've got the Gen Z stash going on. Let's check into the chat here real quick, and then we've got some crazy news over this weekend, and some little fun games later on. Of course, Star Wars Insight, who was first, and Focus 7 standing by. Also, just got to go. I'm going to plug this real quick, and we'll talk a little bit about it later. But I am. Let me back up. Star Wars Insight posted today, tagged me that he was doing some doodles as well. People who have missed it. I started doing this thing. I have not done mine today, and for a specific reason. But started doing this, like, I'm just drawing every day, just learning how to draw, getting better at drawing, whether it's faces or bodies or landscapes, whatever. And a lot of people have been really enjoying these because I post them even if they're crappy. And you did one, which was insane, by the way. That Cad I was dry, and I was like, dude, I threw my phone away. I was like, I hate this guy. It was like, these suck. Because I just tried to do a Cad Bane a while back, and that's the main thing I have a hard time with, is doing like these like lean bodies. Like I have really? Like all my bodies end up being like bulky, bro. It's like Rob Liefeld, you know? And so anyway, Man after my own heart here, Star Wars Insight Focus 7 did Black Suit Spider-Man, which was just peak.
Oh, I saw that in your story.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome. So yeah, sorry guys if you can hear my dog barking. The show must go on. Ryan here, of course. Happy Monday. Thanks for being here. Doing great. We got Cole Focus 3.
There he is.
The man with the green saber. Green saber. He's a green saber. Of course, Matthew Green. 7823. That's his clone trooper CT number. I'm just choosing to believe that. It's Focus 17. Zeus saying can't watch live, but excited to hear it takes on Photor. Well, I guess that's I guess that we should just jump right into it.
You didn't want to do doodles first?
Do you want to do doodles first?
Well, it's up to you. I just figured that's an easy thing to get out of the way before we get into the meat and potatoes of the episode.
Whoever chats first, what you want us to do first, let us know. I'm at the subject of the people here. If the first person says doodles, or the first person says news, you decide.
Doodles or news? We're not doing noodles though.
I like spaghetti. I had spaghetti yesterday.
I can't remember the last time I had noodles.
Oh, really? Can you have noodles?
When was the last time I had noodles? Doodles!
Okay. Ryan is saying doodles. Toodles! Like Sharpay from High School Musical. Well, yes, that's what I was going to say, is I kind of had a feeling we were going to be doing this. So I've got my Moleskine notebook here.
Sick.
You're probably not going to see it in real time. We'll just kind of get our like chatting, I'm guessing, as we do it. But what's the time limit here? Like, what are should we let them choose a prompt for us?
We're doing them on screen?
Oh, I haven't drawn one today.
Oh, I thought we were drawing it.
I haven't had time to draw one today. I can do something quick.
Dude, I had no idea. Okay.
No, I mean, I don't like to be rushed, but I can draw something quick.
No. Don't be rushed.
Okay. All right. Well, what do I do?
Dang it. I had no idea. Now that's a completely different thing.
Yeah, no, that's poodles, noodles, or poodles. I'm not drawing a poodle. Well, if you want to show, I mean, okay, here, I'll let people, once again in the chat, chime off. Do you want to see me or us do live doodles as we talk to like warm up the stream, or do you want to just let Will show his and then I'll just do mine later? You know, what do people want here? Thank you for being here, MacMan. Appreciate you.
I mean, look, okay, here, I'll show mine and then we'll do live doodles.
Okay, yeah, because I still got to do, and I'm gonna post it later. But yeah, I like no time today.
I was rushed before work, and I love Mythos Obi-Wan.
Dude, please leave. I'm done. I give up. That's insane. That's
really?
insane.
Are you kidding?
Are you kidding me? What? Get out of here, bro.
What?
Get out of here. Dude, I'm done. I give up.
That's
people got everybody in the chat's gonna agree with me that this is just that is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
I did it off of the well, thank you.
Thank you, Star Wars on Site. I'm telling you. Also, thank you, Cantina Talk.
Hey, buddy. Thank you.
I don't know what cuties you're talking about. Maybe my Babu.
Sand Trooper?
Somebody gonna Babu my frick, you know. Shout out. Wes said gorgeous work. What member's Wes? Can we pull up Wes? Which folks want to remember? I'm getting lost. I'm
on this one.
I'm a terrible
updated. No, Matthew Green.
Oh, he's Focus 12.
He's 12.
Focus 12.
Yeah.
Dude, that is I love that, especially with incorporating like the twins. Did you put Jabba's palace behind there?
No, I just kind of put some.
Oh, okay. It's just cliffs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what pose you like referenced for it. That's awesome.
Dude, yeah, it's very hard for me to just like not have some sort of reference for a photo or like a doodle.
Oh, you have to. The big thing for me, and well, when I thought we were going to do the live one, is I actually thought about potentially. I really like to use action figures as references because I can pose them and like do them, kind of do what I want and use like hyper realistic kind of styles with them. So I still haven't taken my Stranger out of the box yet. And the Stranger is really easy because like his body is just like a giant like clothy trapezoid. It's the helmet really. So I don't know. I thought that I might do that one later on because I don't want to snub my boy the Stranger, but
I like that. I like that.
I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know.
there's my day 2, everybody. So
That's sick.
I'm officially 2 days in.
I don't want to postpone the news. So maybe later on, if people want to see me do a live doodle while we chat towards the end, maybe.
Well, yeah, we have to, or else you're going to break your streak, and we have to do it.
Yeah. Well, I was like I could just do it after. That'll take me a long ass time. I would love to, like a Nominor or something, but oh my gosh,
dude,
Marley, shout out, what's up? Shout out for you being in the chat. That's crazy.
What's up?
I don't know if you've popped into one of these before.
Can I just say, are we doing what we're doing? Star Wars Insider first, or what news we're doing first?
Let's ramp up to the big thing. Is
this the big thing?
Towards the big thing, bro.
Okay, well then we'll do this first. It was hold on. I should probably hit the bumper. What are we doing? Hold on. We got news to talk about this one. But we're not going anywhere. It was just a fun bumper because now we're in the news segment. In the new issue of Star Wars Insider. Oh wait, I didn't even think about it that your cover is different.
Yeah, you have the cool IMAX exclusive poster. I have the newsstand Kylo Ren poster.
The Kylo Ren is sick, and also
of course
Starfighter is on there too.
Ryan Gosling with the hat that I have, and Mon Mothma,
Mr. Starfighter himself.
And then the Infinity Saga is on the back for some reason.
It's on the back of mine too.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not cool.
The complete collection.
But yes, go ahead. You were going to say there was a little bit of news about Ahsoka and some of the other projects in Star Wars Insider.
Yeah, so Star Wars Insider, before we get into the news, I would just like to say, opening up Star Wars Insider and seeing this article about how Star Wars Insider is ending is the biggest bummer, dude. I know we have continuously talked about it since it was announced that Star Wars Insider is ending. But yeah, it's a huge bummer. It's also cool to look at this because in the hey, look, yours is already on there.
Let's go, dude. I know for sure there's some of these that are on here that you have.
Yeah,
I think I had or have this one with Colt on it right here at the top with my finger here.
I have that one in the box. So in the collection box that I have, that some of which will be displayed on the new set that some of you will see, or well, hopefully all of you will see if you tune in at some point this weekend, for Grayson and I's new set for when he's here, closer to me. This Padme, definitely have that. Both of the Obi-Wan and so I'm just gonna point. This one, 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 this one. Oh, that Ralph McQuarrie cover is sick.
With the bounty hunters?
I didn't know they had that.
Don't you have the Grievous one, right? We saw that one. I've seen that one before. With is it that the reference that Joe Coroni did?
Yeah.
Which is really cool. Dude, I want that Lego Han one real bad.
I have that one.
Bruh.
Didn't Connor give that one to you? I thought Connor gave that one to you.
No, I have the Mortis ones. They're like back there. Oh, do you see that? You have the Luke one, right? No,
I don't have that one with him with the hood, dude. I don't have that one.
Since that's your favorite fit.
So well, actually, all of the new ones for like the last couple of months, or not even the last couple of months, I think, honestly, maybe even the last year, every release has been the High Republic variant. So like all of them are black, and then they have do I have one over here? No, I don't think so. All of them are black, and they have like a High Republic comic or something, or some High Republic art on them, and it says Star Wars: The High Republic at the bottom, and then at the top it says like Star Wars Insider. But they did the High Republic variants for the male subscribers for the last.
Oh yes, I remember you were telling me about that. Because
Yeah.
one thing that's cool that they do is they always show in the corner the different editions, and so you have the subscriber exclusive.
Yes.
I have the newsstand edition. There's the comic store exclusive, and then the foil edition, which is can I see right there? Which is that Phasma one right there. But I really like that comic exclusive with Ray and BB-8. That's a fun one. Do you mind if I read this article about? It's like a super short about the Star Wars Insider thing.
Remind me what page it is, so I don't have to flip to it.
Page 6. It's like literally just the right next to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, with Warwick. Yeah, this is a super short article about Star Wars Insider ending. It's the Launchpad page. No one's ever really gone. Star Wars Insider reaches the end of a titanic run. Titan magazines are sad to confirm that issue 237 will be our final edition of Star Wars Insider, the long-running publication which began life as the Lucasfilm Fan Club magazine in 1987. Quote, "It's a great shame Insider won't be with you to commemorate the 50th anniversary of Star Wars A New Hope in 2027, but will be there in Force spirit," unquote, says editor Christopher Cooper, who has been at the helm of Star Wars Insider since 2017. What we do have lined up is a very special issue that celebrates the history of the magazine while looking forward to the bright future of the Star Wars galaxy. We absolutely aim to go out with a bang as big as an exploding Death Star. Rebranding as Star Wars Insider in 1994 by its original editor-in-chief, Dan Madsen, the magazine has entertained fans for almost 40 years with a vibrant mix of news, in-depth features, and interviews with the stars and creators of the space fantasy saga. Several publishers have been custodians of the magazine, with Titan holding the honor since 2007's issue 93. Among the hundreds of contributors who have helped bring each issue to life over the years, actor Warwick Davis, and there's a picture pictured above right, beside former editor Jonathan Wilkins and art editor Oz Brown, guest edited issue 143, celebrating the 30th anniversary of Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Our final issue, which goes on sale on April 28th, 2026, will be a 100-page special edition. Wow. Packed with surprises, and will be available in an array of variant collectible covers at bookstores and at titancomics.com. And then I'm going to show the picture of Warwick with the team there. Dude, it sucks, man. It was actually really refreshing, like, going to my Walmart and they actually, like, had this relatively quickly. Like, they had the older one and then they took them off for this one, which I kind of wish they also had the other one too, just to be like, let people encourage to buy them. Like, they're good stocking stuffers for kids. Like, I remember getting Star Wars Insider magazines for
all
Christmas.
The time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Or it'd be like for birthdays or whatever. And so, yeah, if you see a Star Wars Insider, it's a little time capsule of the past. This is this the penultimate, or will there be two more?
I think there's two more.
Okay.
Because there's
one in February and one in April?
I believe so.
Okay. So it's been like every other month.
From our insider on Star Wars Insider, I believe there's two.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Because he was saying the Force Awakens and then two more. So, yeah. But anyway, the news that we're really talking about on here, which is nothing crazy, but is still some cool news, is they have a page in the Launchpad talking about the current projects that are in production. Of course, it says that Visions Volume 3 is now streaming. In post-production is The Mandalorian and Grogu, Ahsoka Season 2, and Maul Shadow Lord. And they misspelled Sam Witwer's name. I'm sorry, Sam.
No way!
Yeah, it's okay.
Who's Sam Witwer?
Sam Witwer. They put an H in his name for people who don't, but that happens. It's just publication. That's what also makes this stuff special.
I love this stuff, dude.
But cool that Shadow Lord is in post-production. I know that's kind of interesting when it comes to animation. But obviously we knew about the other stuff. But what we really wanted to point out, of course, with Starfighter being in filming currently, is they mention action on sets that Ahsoka has been moved into post-production, and the little detail that you've probably seen this floating around, that the series will pick up Not long after the end of season 1, with Ahsoka, Sabine, Huyang, Shin, and Balin stranded on Peridia, while Thrawn and Ezra have returned to the known galaxy.
This is so geeky.
Sorry, I was waiting for you to look up, so I didn't cut you off. But if it gets called out, I gotta hit it.
It's been actually a little too long. I'm not gonna
done it in a
lie.
while.
This is so geeky. But yeah, so one of also we should just mention, because you know what this reminds me of Ahsoka season 2 taking place right after Ahsoka season 1? The Last Jedi, which is 8 years old today, which takes place immediately after The Force Awakens, which 10 years is approaching in just a couple days. Crazy anniversaries, crazy lines up. Yeah. I saw what you did there.
Well, I put up 8, but
I'm doing 8, 9.
Dude, the kids I work with are literally all 5 and under, and I was handed 2 rubber bowling pins today because it's just one of the kids' toys that's in one of the rooms, and they were all numbers, so it's like they're a numbers learning toy, and I was handed 2 of them, and the child goes, "Hey, look." And one said 6 and one said 7.
Dude, have you seen this picture? Like there was like a kid, like this like little girl at like church, and like the pastor says like Psalm 6, 7, and she just like starts. She like it's like this 3-year-old, and I'm like, oh god, dude,
we're done. We're cooked.
As someone who used to be a proud indulger of 6, 7, I'm done with it for now.
Never again.
Yeah, never, dude. It's 6, 7 no more. I'm gonna edit the cover of Spider-Man No More, but it's just the numbers of 6, 7 flopped over.
You walking and 6, 7's in the trash can.
The lightning.
Oh,
Spider-Man
God.
2 plays the Raimi theme. Hey, who is our Focus 6, 7?
Well, we don't have one yet, but hey, if you guys want to run up the memberships.
I meant like who is our Focus 6 and who is our Focus 7?
Oh,
we're gonna make a new joke where I'm gonna say their usernames back to back. Limitless Third, Star Wars Insight. Limitless Star Wars Insight. Limitless Third and Star Wars Insight. Dude, I haven't seen Limitless Nerd in a while. I think I don't want to like divulge too much of his private life, but he posted on his story that he went through a pretty big loss in the family, and he's a very big supporter of the show. Have been in the streams for a while, as far as I remember. So if you know Limitless Nerd, we got to go on his show for a while. He's a big supporter of the show. Go send him some love, because I miss seeing him here in the chats. Anyway, cool stuff about Ahsoka. I mean, we kind of assumed it was probably going to take. Well, we actually assumed there was going to be a little bit of a time gap. I think we talked about that last week. But this is like pretty much like I would assume it maybe is like they say it's like they don't say it takes place right after, but it says not long after, which I know not long can mean like a lot. Like it can mean a ton of different things, but it can't be more than a month, right?
Yeah.
Like, because most Star Wars projects, it's like big year time gaps. Of course, Last Jedi, like I said, is like right after The Force Awakens. I would assume maybe a week. Like, I think Ezra's going to have enough time to at least be like, not integrated, but like kind of caught up to speed with like the New Republic. Like, I'm sure I don't think we're gonna see him like shaving like Shane from The Walking Dead, like,
well, it's interesting, I guess, for me. And look, I don't make these shows, I don't write these shows. If I did, they would probably stink. But for me, if I had to think about the time gap, it's interesting to me that they would do like a very quick follow-up to the end of season 1, but not show Ezra like seeing everybody and reuniting with everybody, like not picking up directly at the end of season 1, but choosing to be like, oh, it's been a week. You know what I mean? Is like a weird.
See, my thought process is I think we will open and like we're gonna get the scene of him meeting Zeb again. And I could see like Zeb being like, because Mando and Grogu, he's like out on a mission, and then he like, because space travel, you don't see this often, but like space travel doesn't take like a short amount of time in the galaxy. Like sometimes like if you're on one side of the outer rim with like the hyperspace lanes, it's like it can take a couple days, So like
Yeah.
if Zeb is on like one side of the galaxy and it's like maybe it's 3 days later, and then we open and it's like Ezra shaved his beard, he's cut his hair a little bit, and then like Zeb walks in and it's like them meeting. I can see that being kind of like one of the opening stingers with Ezra.
Do you know what would be sick?
What?
Is if the opening of season 2 was Ezra explaining the events of season 1 to Jason. And that's like the recap of what happened in season 1 to bring us into season 2. But he's like, yeah, Auntie Sabine and me and Ahsoka. And he's explaining like Peridia and how he got back to Jason.
That'd
And that
fun.
shows like him already knowing Jason, or well, not already knowing, but like they don't have to do like. But see, that's also what I'm saying. It's interesting if they do like he's already been there for a couple days, because us not seeing him meeting Jason
he's got to
for
meet
the first time
He's got to
is
meet Jason.
interesting. Like that's weird to not see that.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. Because he wasn't there in the lineup, and he's on the ship when he pulls up. So like, it would be. I hope so. I hope so. I need Ezra. I need like some parallel. I've said this, and I will say it till the end of time, or more so when season 2 comes out. That I need Ezra to be like an old Ben figure to Jason. Like I need him to be. Listen, I'm just gonna say it. I'm putting it out here again. This needs to be a button at this point. Ezra needs to, at some point in the show, well, I don't know how it happens. I don't know if he got it off the because it's presumably on the Chimera. He needs to give Jason his father's lightsaber. And he needs to be like, this was your father's lightsaber. You know, like this is a weapon of a Jedi Knight. Like he was the best man I ever knew. And he was like, but instead of it being like he was the best starfighter in the game, like they don't need to like regurgitate it, but it needs to be pretty similar, you know?
Yeah.
Because I think it's very intentional. Like Jason very easily could have like built a lightsaber or be trained, you know, but like I think Ahsoka realizes like that was not her place, you know, that was not like, and of course she was already kind of neglecting Sabine a little bit, in the sense of like kind of gave up on her training, or they gave up on each other. But it's like there's the Force kind of guides natural master and apprentice duos, you know, like in an unconventional way. And I think Ezra coming back to the main galaxy is like kind of a slam dunk for like, oh, this is my master's son, you know, into like, because in canon, do we know of any type of dynamic like that where the apprentice of a master is training their offspring? Because Obi-Wan is the master
the
to
apprentice of a master is training their offspring. Well, we didn't get it, and maybe we don't know, but hopefully we see it at some point as some sort of flashback, but Ahsoka with Luke.
Right.
That
yes,
would be,
of course.
that would probably be the most prominent one I can think of. Yeah, I don't know.
Alexander Wilson, thank you for the $5 super chat.
Hey,
That is
appreciate you.
Incredibly nice. Fellas,
Thanks,
how
dude.
confident are you in the writing of Ahsoka? I thought season 1 was written poorly, and they should have had a writer's room for the show. I was pretty certain that they like Dave Filoni isn't just like, oh, I'm writing this and no one's giving him any feedback.
Nobody
like,
looks at it. Like,
yeah, like he's got like a, you know, he's talking with the directors about how things should be going on,
as well as the story group. Like, there's people who have to, like, obviously Dave is in charge, but like there is a room of people who he is, at least from what I can assume and from what we know of that process with the writers room and with the Lucasfilm story group and people like Pablo Hidalgo and stuff like that. He has ideas, but he's constantly forming those ideas with people in the story group and like, oh, I want to do this, this, and this. And then people like that, or like a Leland Chi, who is like the keeper of the holocron. Like those people are whether or not they're always contacted or always consulted, they always kind of have, I wouldn't necessarily say they're not in charge, but they definitely are sounding boards for stuff like that. Somebody like a Sam Witwer to be like, hey, Padme and Shmi have already met. Like that kind of thing is always going on in those rooms. Is Dave writing most of those himself and then like working with other people for edits and rough drafts and first drafts and second drafts? Absolutely. It's not him just taking the reins on it and being like, hey, nobody's looking at this. This is mine. He's not like George R. Martining this stuff where it's just him. Like this is his baby and these are his toys and his sandbox that he's playing with. But he's definitely the captain of the ship, but for football terms,
he's not like the all father, you know?
Yeah. Like there's other people.
Right. And to be like, you know, to look at it from both sides, like Alexander, I think we've had some talks about this before. But Will and I are obviously huge fans of Ahsoka. I get that there's a big, like, I don't know what the percentage is. This is just a speculation. I feel like 40% of people who watched the show, like, really loved it, and 60% were either kind of like whatever or like maybe didn't like it. There's a little, obviously, like, you know, more negative voices are a little bit louder. I'm not going to say that Ahsoka is like a perfectly written show. I think there's action scenes that could have been a little bit better and things that like, but overall for me, like it is one of my favorite live action shows. I enjoyed the writing, especially watching it a second time after reading the Thrawn trilogy and going back and watching like Siege of Mandalore and like yeah, dude, you've got the, it was just so sick. It's pretty cool. We are like, you know, we're people that we really enjoy the show. Like, I very like loosely say that something is perfectly written. To me, like when it comes to TV shows, the only like perfectly written show is Andor, and that's just because I'm an Andor glazer. Like for me, I'm like that, but that's also just personal opinion for me, you know. And so, in your opinion, you know, like you probably like, you didn't vibe with the writing of Ahsoka. That's fine. We did. Like for me, that show feels so quintessentially Star Wars that with what we know about Ahsoka season 2, I think it's going to be even better. I think the concepts are going to be crazier. I think season 1 was very much a starting off point. And I think it's going to be great. I think they're going to learn from a lot of the, I mean, it was Dave Filoni's first true attempt at doing live action, you know? And I know people have criticized Dave.
Series, yeah.
Exactly. He's done single episodes, but it's kind of always been around with John. And that's another thing we should mention is like him and John are basically like basically like a director duo, you know, like obviously they're like writer, director, showrunner sort of thing, but like they're pretty much always doing it. And John is great. Like Jon Favreau is the man. And he actively talked about how much John was helping him in Ahsoka. And so I think much like you look back at the Clone Wars movie, right? Or even the first season of Rebels, and you know, there's some rough points in those shows, right? They take a little bit to get their footing.
Right.
By the end of it, I mean, they're absolute masterpieces. Like I personally do not know a person who watches those last 4 episodes of Clone Wars or that last season of Rebels and is like, this is like masterful Star Wars, you know? So I'll take it back and say when it comes to like perfect Star Wars, that's in there with it. I'll take that back.
Like, I think for like you bring up Andor, like, yeah, perfectly written. Is every episode of Andor like my favorite episode? No, some of that is some of my favorite Star Wars, absolutely. But like, there's also episodes of Andor that like don't compare for me to like a Siege of Mandalore or like a the Jedi episode of Mando season 2, or like there's it's hard when you get into, and obviously we do it in Rank Ferric and we have a lot of fun like ranking and putting things up against each other to see what's the best all-time greatest, whatever it is. But like when it comes to a show, there's so much nuance to it that some like, especially too, like you as an audience member, the headspace you are in while you are watching something for the first time can be completely different from when you revisit it a week later, a month later, 10 years later. That like, I mean, how many people do you hear talk about stuff like it's the 8-year anniversary of The Last Jedi right now. People talk about how they didn't like that show or that movie, and then they watch it now. Originally, I walked out of that movie being like very confused.
I was like, what?
It's literally on my hat right now.
Yeah.
Like I am very, you have to be aware of yourself as an audience member. And I think when it comes to Star Wars specifically, and for a lot of the stuff that Grayson and I are fans of and fandoms that we're a part of, you have to give a little bit of grace if there is something that doesn't necessarily sit with you the right way initially, because in a little bit, you may end up liking it. And also too, it's all based on your own perception of it, of like, maybe you didn't understand it a certain way, that then it can be twisted and you're like, oh, that's what they were doing. Now I understand. So
yeah,
it's so nuanced there that it's kind of all over the place.
It's also like, and this is what I will always say, is there's just, this is, I know, something that I've regurgitated a lot and you agree with as well. It's like, there's just sometimes you're in a mood for something and then you're not. I'm not always in an Andor mood. Sometimes I want a tried and true Star Wars space fantasy. But then sometimes I want that grittier side of Star Wars. Sometimes, like I talk to people, we've talked about like various books. There's some books that I'm like, I have to be in a very specific mood for before I want to read it, you know, of like, whoa, this big grand adventure. And there's other times I want a more niche story, you know? Right. And so like, you know, when I was rewatching Ahsoka, I was like, man, I'm loving this. But then sometimes like I want a darker, grittier, like story with Acolyte, or I want a very politically driven, like nuanced character study with Andor, right? Like that's, I think, what is the cool thing. And I think you're allowed to kind of go in and be like, this is what I like in Star Wars. And this is what I'm not a fan of, you know? So everybody is going to just have like a different opinion. And when we do these rankings and stuff, we are fully prefacing that I'm like, this is not, we're saying like, this is the definitive list. No, it's the definitive list for us.
Like, I mean, but honestly, it's not even the definitive list for us, because in an out, like, we have Ahsoka as the best Jedi at all time. At any moment, I could put Luke Skywalker up.
Yeah, I would change it to like if I rewatch Return of the Jedi, I'm like, actually, man, I'll text you. I don't know, dude. It's might be Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, anyway, that was a whole little tangent here. Also, what M. Rossi, what is it? Super sticker. What is that?
I don't know, but thanks, Rossi. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't know how that works, but I like stickers. Thanks for the super sticker, man. So guys, I'm sorry, this just killed me. I still have that horse girl meme saved in my phone, Hannah.
We need the sound effect of in Monty Python when they're doing it with the coconuts, the to make it sound like horse class.
Yeah. Hey, Hannah, become a member, you get your own sound. I'm just kidding. Yep. That's not part of the deal. Gabby, that's how I felt when I watched Superman. I loved it. I was the same way. Like, when I watched it the first time, I'm also, this is what I will always say, is I'm like, I just like to love things. I don't like to not like things, man. Like, when I'm passionate about something. What? Are 20? Dude, you're trolling. That's insane. That's insane.
I'm pulling up the pop-out chat. There's no way.
That is, if that's the case, that's like more than everybody who's not a member in this chat right now.
Hold up.
Dude, what? Bro, you got to chill, man. You got to stop. This is insane.
Hey, man. Hey, buddy. Hey, what are we doing? Hold on. Content. I'm live.
Bro, I'm just like floored right now. Holy moly. Yeah, MacMan, he gifted the whole chat, bro.
Well, okay.
Dude.
Well, let me read off all of these members. Hey, Chris Forsyth, welcome to Focus Squadron. Wait, hold on, Grayson. I'm gonna read these. You have to hit the sound effect every time.
Oh God. Okay, let me get to the
scroll down. It's listed as X-Wing sound.
Is it in sounds? Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Okay. All right, Rossi, what are you doing, dude? First off, that's crazy.
Insane.
Appreciate you. Chris Forsyth, hey buddy, you're a member. Appreciate you being here. Potter Droids, appreciate you being here. You're a member. Jolts Nestor, appreciate you being here. You're a member. J Guy Hunter, hey buddy, you're a member.
No way.
Blade of Merrick, you're a member. Raw _84.
I can't keep up right now.
You're a member. Dominique Hernandez, 1400. You're a member. Kean Lewis, 1. You're a member. The Trees. What's up, dude? Recognize that username. Appreciate you being here. Toilet Fish Food 8184. You're a member. Nick Watch 7212. Oh, look. Hey, I want you to guess who just became a member.
Is it Hannah?
Nope.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not looking at the chat right now.
I'm going to be honest. It's a name you have not heard in a long time.
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. Well, I would like to take credit for pretty much every cool pack opening that he does on Instagram right now.
Okay.
He wears the YFDYR merch.
Yes.
Ball cap. Star Wars Sith 66. Tony himself. When 900 years old, you probably won't look as good as him. He's a member. Bobby Federa, you're a member. Big C931, you're a member. Ryan Landez, you're a member. Tim Paradox 560, you're a member. Alexander Scott, you're a member. Revolution 99698, you're a member. Bryant Martinez, you're a member. And yeah, that's all 20, dude.
The explosion noise.
That's
here.
We just need a fart, dude.
Insane.
Want a fart so bad.
Bro, I was like, I cannot keep up with all of the noises.
Crazy.
Dude, oh my goodness, man. Thank you. That is crazy. Wow.
That's bonkers, dude.
Well, I hope all the members get to show up to our Christmas stream.
Yeah.
That was insane. Also, and I don't want to dawdle on this for too long because we have plenty of stuff to talk about. But I'm going to bring up Alexander's another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. You don't have to do this, by the way, to bring this up. Like this is like it's a free chat. I feel like Andor ruined Star Wars. Quality was so good that it was like eating at a 5-star restaurant. And the Filoni Favreau. See,
hold on. Hey, Grayson, I'm so sorry. He did it again.
What is going on?
Hey, buddy, why?
What, stop.
What are you doing?
Stop. Stop.
What are you doing? Like, I appreciate you, but what's going on? There's literally another 20.
What do you mean? Like another 20? Or like
another 20?
Like there's 60 now?
Like, there's 40. He gifted 40 memberships.
What the hell?
Why, dude? Hey, buddy, appreciate you. That's very nice of you.
You can. I'm gonna pull an in-game. You can rest now. It's okay. I am Gwyneth. I am Pepper Potts.
Snyderverse Pa Ken. I love chaos. Dude. That is so nice of you to do. I appreciate you. Hey, all 40 people who just joined Focus Squadron. Appreciate you.
Do we have to do this again, bro? Like, is this like, do people want me to just spam this?
I'll read them off quick. Because it's fun. Siles01, Black Mandalore, Loki Cracked, Michael Cohen 309, Cooper Austin 6867. Heavy Metal 19610, Sad Sandwich, The Gursby, Samser 0374, Dior Thior B7C.
Oh, my freaking camera went out, dude. That's crazy.
Dude, hey, Rossi, that's your fault. You gifted so many memberships that Grayson's camera exploded.
Broke my computer, man.
Dude.
Hold on.
That's sick.
That's
appreciate you, dude.
Insane. Hold on. Let's see if I can turn off my camera.
How do I give a gifted membership and guarantee it hits Rossi? I mean, if he's in the chat right now and somebody gifts, I assume that it will hit? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming I don't know how it works. There's only 35 people in here. So he gifted 40 memberships. There's not that many people in here. And
I was going to say, is it like, is it giving it to your like subscribers? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What in the dude? Rossi, bro, chill.
Appreciate you.
Also, I saw that you didn't like the Acolyte, and that's okay. But maybe you'll stop giving memberships if I tell you that we love the Acolyte. And
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't want to like ruin your day right now.
Really fun, in our opinion. But we appreciate you being here, dude. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm like, how do you gift someone a membership specific to them? Because that's crazy. So I don't know.
Hold on, guys. Pardon my dust here. Pardon my dust.
Renew the Acolyte. Love that.
Oh yes. Probably we should bring up that super chat real quick and just talk about, or I'll just talk about it real quick. As I fix my camera. I understand that Andor is great, but obviously there was a person in the chat also earlier, like MacMan does not like, he's not a fan of Andor.
Which is totally fine. Be a fan of what you want to be a fan of.
Like, okay, you likened it to this. Let me see. Am I fixed now, bro? Hold on. You likened it to back in the day when it's like if you go to like a 5-star restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. And like it's like one of the greatest meals you've ever had. It's not like you're never gonna crave a cheeseburger again, you know?
Yeah, right.
Like it's like sometimes you just want a good cheeseburger.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a different vibe. It's a different thing. Like sometimes I'm like, man, I just crave some chicken tenders, you know? Is that the same quality as like a giant like ribeye steak from like an amazing steakhouse?
Sometimes I want barbecue, dude. Like
right, yeah. The quality is different, you know, but it's like it still can be enjoyable. What is going on with my camera, bro? What is happening right now?
I have no idea, dude.
Just start using connected device. Yeah, it's connected. Am I gonna have to just go like audio only right now?
You go to reconnect it, I guess.
It is connected.
Billy says, sometimes I want chicken pot pie, sometimes I want chicken pot pie.
That's awesome.
That's very funny.
Yeah. It's like
I'm actually half convinced that Grayson's going to come back from this with his camera like that, and he's going to have a full thing drawn. Is that what this is?
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm just disappointing you right now.
Okay, well, whatever.
My bad. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that was a Ahsoka conversation and 40 gifted subs and a sticker and super chats, and I don't really know what's happening anymore. Yeah, Hannah, when will it be your turn? You're actually like, don't you have to like claim it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
First time here, they lost our minds. Yeah. Oh, we're losing our minds for like this is it's insane. Also, Gabby's a member for 1 month. Hey, focus, bozo. Sorry, I had to. Yeah, exactly. Like I'm someone that I'm like episode 1. Man, that is a comfort movie for me, and not everybody likes episode 1. Retney's Holocron. Hey, man, I love you. He thinks that's the worst Star Wars movie, and I'm like, I disagree, but that's
he has that very low on his list.
Yeah. He has Solo at last, which is just. What are we doing? Should we get to the other news, the crazy other news that we need to talk about with the gaming world? Kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Also, Rossi, stop spending money. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, dude. No, Rossi, I know who you are, and it's bonkers that you are doing this. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's been a long time, but I appreciate you being in the chat, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, that's super cool of you, man. We appreciate
the $5 super chat now. Like, what are you doing, dude? Appreciate it.
It's hey, go save up your money for Christmas stuff. There's gonna be some get some yeah. You know what? Better yet, if you want to, save it for the charity stream. Don't put our money to us. Put it to that, please.
Yes, that's actually a great segue. Just we can plug it now before we get into some other news stuff. This Saturday at 4 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. LA West Coast time. Grayson and I will be live for 24 hours straight.
Oh boy.
24 hours straight, and the entire stream will be for charity. We're going to be running our Tiltify campaign. It's for the Starlight Children's Foundation. As we said at the beginning of this, it's our 40th episode. We've been doing this since Star Wars Celebration this year. It's been a really fun year doing this with determined focus. A slow burn, but we are super happy to be doing this with you all. We wouldn't be here without all of you. And now we want to use that opportunity, not only to do something absolutely bonkers, like stay up for 24 hours straight from 2 p.m. till 2 p.m. on Saturday till 2 p.m. on Sunday. But yeah, we really want to help out. Like, specifically for me, I know Grayson feels the same way, but like I work with kids. All of us pretty much became fans of Star Wars when we were kids. Yep. It's the best time of your life is when you're a kid to grow your imagination, explore, learn, and create. So to be able to give back to sick kids and use our platform, even if, I mean, we don't have a big platform at all. But to do that and advocate and do that kind of around the holiday season is absolutely what we should be doing. So yeah, this is our, I put first annual in the caption on Instagram. Who knows if we end up doing another 24-hour live stream.
I would love to do another one if it doesn't.
He's saying that before he does the first one, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, anything for the cause, you know? And this might blow up on our faces. By the end of this, we might just be the most insufferable humans you've ever met. We're going to try to at least fuel it for a good cause. And the other thing I wanted to say is, like, especially with kids and Star Wars, and obviously this is just a charity for the Starlight Foundation, but it was like Star Wars and Christmas time. Like, obviously we're making it kind of a Christmas holiday themed stream. Yeah. So many times, actually, I'm going to say every time that Christmas has been around, there's always been something Star Wars as a part of it, whether big or small, you know, and especially as a kid.
They played them all the time at Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, you know, whether I got those Lego games or Battlefront or action figures or a new lightsaber, you know, whatever it was, Star Wars was there. And we're coming from the 10th anniversary when, like, Christmas time and Force Awakens was so intrinsically tied with one another, dude.
Right,
like,
dude.
My Christmas and Force Awakens was just like, it was this, man.
Right there, dude.
So it's something that, like, we want to make sure gets kind of passed on to the next generation. And obviously none of this money will even guarantees that it'll go to, like, Star Wars stuff. That's not the point. It's just to go to oh my goodness.
Marley, we have Christmas costumes. We have holiday costumes. We have attire. Okay, we will be festive.
We have attire. Yeah.
We will be festive.
Absolutely. We need some crazy rankings. Oh, there will be rankings. There will be rankings.
We also have we're doing a top 15, top 20. If we end up doing a top 20, we'll see. Maybe a top 15. Right after we're done with news. Right here in Rank Ferric. We're not going to not do Rank Ferric.
No, it's
That's
like
our one that we have to do every time.
I'm about to do my impression here. Load entirely.
Hate.
Yep. So it's a great movie, dude. I just love that.
There's jury duty, blackmail, pink slip.
Dude, I have to tell this story about how as a kid the symbol monkey in that movie just terrified me, bro.
No.
Did you just snipe me? No, I'm kidding. It's just a 48 hour live stream of just our deceased bodies on the ground as we've just past sleep exhaustion.
Maybe I should probably pull up the post of the special.
Dude, all the creators and stuff. Yeah. This actually also might be our most chaotic stream ever. Like, this is just crazy.
Oh, it's gonna be bonkers.
Dude, I'm talking about right now, but I was also going to say that I was like, the Christmas one is going to be insane too.
Right now?
Yeah. Dude, bro, after all these memberships and these super chats, I don't know what y'all are doing. Like, dude, rank all of the LOMs.
Name 4 LOMs is probably the funniest thing we've ever gotten.
Oh my god. When are y'all not chaotic? You know what?
Hey.
So true, Bestie. So true.
Um,
I need a sound for Gabby for Focus Bozo. Dude, it's the Tim Allen.
Okay, look, there it is. 24-hour streamathon. We've got the fantastic people from That's Just Great. Yes, Hannah, you are included of that. Camino Comms, the Light Force podcast. We've got Ashton Sherritt, Talking Bay 94, our very good friends, Connor and Seth from Beyond the Dune Sea. We've got the lovely people from Rebel ScumCon will be on. The Holonet Marauders will be on. Hannah from At the Rayside will be on. Twin Son Sunny, who I have not seen in the chat yet, will also be on.
Focus 10 or Focus 9, sorry.
Force of Others will be here. Lightspeed Podcast will be on. Who didn't I say? Alex. I didn't say Hat Guy. Hat Guy will also be on.
If you know Alex from the Escape Pod, he was kind enough to reach out and be like, "Hey, how can I help with this?" And we were we were like, "Hey man, do you want to come on?" And he was kind enough to oblige. So
yeah,
it's gonna be a fun time. We're doing a whole platter of different things.
No, it'll be a ton of fun.
Yeah. Also, I want to just bring it up real quick because I do want to talk about it at the end of the stream, but we need to get on course with the other stuff.
This is your fault, Rossi.
Matthew, please remind us at the end of the chat to bring this up. I want to talk about this, but we're already an hour in and we have so much stuff that we have to talk
Thank you
about.
Thank you for the $10 super chat. That's
thank you.
Crazy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please remind us at the end if you because I do want to talk about this. Okay. News. Big news from the Game Awards back on Thursday. News that I was not expecting. And I very promptly shit bricks as this happens. So I watch the Game Awards every year with my friends.
It made the sound when a battle droid explodes.
So I was watching the Game Awards with my friends, and I knew there was rumors that a what do you call it? A Star Wars game with Old Republic in the title was going to be announced, or something was going to be updated with the game. And I saw that rumor, and I was like, okay, yeah, right, whatever. I was like, sounds like, because there was other things that were teased or leaked for the Game Awards that just never happened. So I was just like, this is just like another thing. Like, they're not going to show anything. Well, then I'm sitting there watching my friends who are not big Star Wars people, by the way. And I deeply wish I recorded my reaction to this, because it was like, I've seen so many reactions, and I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm sitting there watching, and you're seeing this a ton of space games get announced.
How did they intro it? Did they just play the trailer? Or did they do from Lucasfilm, from...
No. Jeff Keighley came on the stage, and he was like, this is a really special one. This is a new... Because they do announcements all throughout the Game Awards. It's right. from top to bottom, basically. And he was like, this one's really special to be able to announce here at the Game Awards. Take a look. And it was obviously everybody's seen the trailer. I'm not going to do a whole play-by-play, but I saw that slipstream and I was like, okay, it's just like a space game. It might be cool, whatever. And then I saw the ship. You see the ship coming in on the planet, and I was like, whoa. I was the Leonardo DiCaprio. Whoa. I was like, that looks like a Fondor Hallcraft. And all my friends were like, what is that? And I'm like, that's the ship from Andor. That's one of the ships from Andor.
Don't speak. Everybody shut up.
No, I literally did that. I was like, you need to shut up right now. I was like, and then they land, and you see the engine, and it makes that distinct whine. And all my friends were like, oh, that's a Star Wars engine, dude. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is a Star Wars. I was like, what is this? I was like, is this Jedi 3? What is this? And then I saw the KX series looking kind of droid, which... Not convinced as a KX series droid, might just be like a really old kind of lanky model. But then as soon as I saw that Sith interdictor cruiser, I lost my mind, dude. I went, oh my God, that's a Sith interdictor. I was like, no way. And all my friends are like, what is that? What is that? And I'm like, yo, that's Old Republic. That's Old Republic. Oh my God. And then, of course, everyone the lightsaber just freaking out. And then when I saw Fate of the Old Republic, I was like, what the hell, man? What is happening? I made a little video about this on social, so I'm just going to run through really quickly. Which, by the way, this game ended up being like the biggest announcement of the night.
Oh, by far.
Because I'm a big gamer outside of Star Wars stuff, and the final announcement. Listen, love the Game Awards. Jeff Keighley, you are the man for making this show happen. I know you're not listening. That's okay. Tell Hideo Kojima that he's awesome too. Anyway, the last announcement was just like so underwhelming, and I was like, "That's it." And like the Fate of the Old Republic FOTOR was like the third or fourth big announcement in the show. It was like within the first half hour of the show. Yeah, and then he announces right after, it says in the trailer as well, like Fate of the Old Republic, directed by Casey Hudson. And at first I was like, I know that name. Who is that? And then he said after, he's like, directed by Casey Hudson, who did the original Knights of the Old Republic and the Mass Effect games. And I was like, what is happening right now? And then the article dropped. Dude. So now that I'm off my little pedestal here, I know that you are not as big of an Old Republic fan as I am. Like, I don't think you've never played the original
No,
game?
I've never played any of them.
This man likes Jolie Bindo and doesn't even play KOTOR.
I was never really a big video game kid. Like I was always, when it came to video games, I was always playing split screen with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
So it was never like I would go home and play a story game. It would have to be a very specific type of game to do that. And most of those ended up being the Arkham games, but or like a Red Dead or something like that. Like it takes a lot for me to be like, okay, I'm going to sit down and play through a story game.
Yeah.
And like Knights of the Old Republic, like I've always heard great things about it, but it was never something that I could like go to a friend's house and play. So that's kind of where, like, for my age, what year did KOTOR come out?
2003.
Okay, so in 2003, that's 2 years before Revenge of the Sith. I probably would have been playing Mario Kart nonstop. Yeah. And
to be clear, I didn't play KOTOR well after it came out.
Okay.
You know? Yeah, like so my friend who got me into a lot of the games that I love today, he was one of my best friends from elementary school, had KOTOR on the original Xbox, and it was backwards compatible for the 360. Now, as a dumb little kid, I did not understand the RPG mechanics of KOTOR at all. I was just like, Star Wars, yay, whatever. And I couldn't get past the first planet because it was like, I don't understand what's like how the mechanics of this game work. But I was like really invested in the story. Well, then I came back when I was like 12 or 13. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I kind of get this now. And I'm not kidding. Like, it was like one summer, all I did was I would wake up and I'd play KOTOR. And I'd go to bed and I'd wake up and I would just play KOTOR on my computer. Because like my little crappy PC would run this game that was like, 10, 12 years old or whatever. And it is truly one of the most enthralling and wide-spanning Star Wars experiences of all time. There is a reason why it is so widely beloved. I would love at some point, honestly, before this game comes out or when I'm out there, I would love to be able to for us to sit down together and play it. Even if it was like, I'm playing and you're just making decisions.
We can definitely do a playthrough of it.
It's incredible. Like and now listen, it's a little outdated in terms of like gameplay and stuff, but in terms of like the story and the dialogue, like it is, and it's also like truly, it's not that long of a game. Like I say, I was like waking up and I was playing KOTOR. It only took me about a week to beat, maybe 2 weeks, and that was also me just doing everything. But with interesting idea, Gabby. Interesting idea. We do want to play some more games, so that'd be sick. Also, for Outlaws people, by the way, I am planning on doing that. I've been so busy. But this, anyway, back to FOTOR. This game, I think, is going to be something incredibly special. I see people talking about in the chat. I'm not going to bring out all of them, but people were talking about how like, oh, it doesn't seem like this game is going to come out. I'm going to be honest. I have way more faith that this game will come out before the KOTOR remake. For some context, the KOTOR remake is still in development. Like, it's up in the air whether it was canceled or not. It's still, in development. But it was being developed by Aspire. Now, Aspire was doing all of those like ports and remasters for Star Wars games on PlayStation and Xbox and stuff. They're not really a seasoned development studio. They more so just like port games over. Archanaut Studios is a brand new studio, but with Casey Hudson at the helm and like a ton of seasoned developers, despite it being a relatively new studio, I am so much more faithful that this game will release. And the thing I wanted to mention to people is like, okay, when is the game going to come out? Truly, at this point, I suspect either end of 2028, early to mid 2029. He said it was before 2030. But like the Mass Effect games are also a big kind of sci-fi like trilogy that people love. Very similar to Star Wars and Star Trek, and like kind of a good hybridization.
Right.
And the turnaround for those games, like the first one came out in like 2006, and the next one came out in 2010, and the next game came out in 2013. So they were about three to 4 years apart. Not at all. But obviously games came out a lot quicker, in periods back then. Games take a lot longer to develop because of how just crazy they are, like how
Right.
high fidelity in terms of the graphics and the story and the production. Like, I mean, they are like movies at this point, they are like movies that are like 20 times as long, yeah. So I think this game like is gonna happen. I'm not worried about this game. Cole, you mentioned Eclipse. See, that's a game. I think this game will come out before then too, because people don't know about Eclipse is that there's some huge some big problems going on with that studio, like some big toxicity. The CEO is just not a good dude at all. Has caused a lot of crunch and like toxic tendencies in the studios, and it's caused the game to like suffer for it. I would not be surprised if this game is currently just like kind of not in a vault, but basically just like stagnated. Eclipse is supposed to be a High Republic game. It's supposed to be like they showed the High Republic, they showed Yoda. I think it's supposed to be like, I would assume before Acolyte, but I'm not entirely sure.
That Duros looked cool in that trailer.
Oh yeah. Oh, and that trailer looks amazing. And it's funny because that also got announced at the Game Awards. Yeah, I know, right, Matthew? Wait, CEOs being toxic people? Shocking. Yeah. I don't know the full story, but if you want to go look it up for yourself, it's Quantic Dream is the development. They've had a lot of sketchy practices. One of the big
this was 4 years ago was the trailer for Eclipse.
Dude.
We'll get 1313 before Eclipse.
Yeah. Honestly, this is a thing that I could also see them. This could happen. Are you pulling up the trailer for Eclipse?
Well, people wanted to know what it is.
Oh, I thought you were asking just like what was going on in the game. Yeah, it's an Eclipse right there. Sonny is here. Sonny's here. It's for anything made by Mass Effect people. Abso-freaking-lutely. Sonny, I want to make it a goal to actually play through all of the. Jedi 3 is for sure coming. Jedi 3 and FOTOR are definitely like other than the new racing game, which we'll get to in a second, are easily the big ones. This trailer is beautiful though.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
it's a great trailer. I love fantastic. I love that ship.
That's a cool ship.
I like this city that look like Naboo, kind of like Naboo Jeddah. Look at the little green lemur monkey. Look at that Admiral Akbar. Look at
and they didn't even need AI for this. How about that,
dude? That's
look at that Duro, dude.
Even if this game never comes out, this is art, bro. This is peak.
Yep.
Look at that also looks like Jeddah. See that, bro? This is Yoda's dark deeds. Oh, those are I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what all these guys are, but I think they're in Rogue One, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's so good, bro.
It looks sick.
Somehow I got top comment for the FOTOR trailer. That's hilarious, dude.
And they got
use the voice, dude. The yellow saber, bro. Wait, oh, that was
Boy,
easily the
that's what I was
Nihil
gonna say,
right
it's
there.
like Dune.
No, dude, this is straight like that looks like Dune right there,
Yep.
bro. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be like. It's weird though, because like they have like Lucre Hulk, so I'm like, this is High Republic, but like there's also like Phantom Menace technology in there, which is extremely intriguing. We're talking about a game that's like
weird because you think about like battle droids being built and like they weren't being used at that point, so.
These guys also look sick. I
cool.
love these dudes. What was this? What was going on here? Oh yeah, dude, straight up Dune, bro. Baron Harkonnen right here.
Yeah, I was about to say this is when Stellan comes out.
Whatever they do, the like crazy like Harkonnen music.
It's like a didgeridoo.
Yeah, this trailer is awesome. I would love for this game to come out and then Quantic Dream to get their crap together. But do you want to play the trailer real quick for
KOTOR?
Forza? Yeah, I feel like we got to. Also, there's no audio, by the way. I hope that's not a problem.
I just turned it off.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's probably.
Because I figured we would talk through it, and I didn't want to get striken.
Yeah, I don't want to be striked. I just got to see Will's video search history there.
Yeah, it's all Smosh. It's literally all I watch.
I feel like Hannah's a Smosh person. I don't know why.
Impressive.
When I first saw this joystick, well, you hear that little beep, and I'm like, oh, that's a OT sound right there. Looks like a Fondor Holocraft. And then this weird, like, kind of Alderaan-looking planet. At this point, I wasn't convinced it was Star Wars. But then as soon as you hear this engine whine, I'm like, oh, for sure Star Wars. Oh, Backman just changed his profile picture. By the way, I have Cody right here.
Shut up!
Yeah, there's the... I don't want to know who this little guy is with the sniper rifle, by the way. Wait, I just realized... Can you go back for a second? Like, to the shot before, there's a little frog jumping away.
I was just about to say that. It looks like a BT droid. It's that thing. This thing right here.
Yeah, watch it jump real quick. There's a creature in KOTOR that looks exact... Sonny, are you here? Do you remember that side quest when that your ship gets infested by all those little creatures? That looks exactly like that one. Oh gosh, what are those things called? They get like stuck in your ship. KOTOR.
Sonny just said, what is it? A bog loing? No. Boggling is Jedi. That's Jedi. That's the Jedi Survivor. I'm talking about the ones is it like Gurkhas or something? Hold on. Gizkas. That looks exactly like a Gizka. They're literally like these little frogs, bro. They hop on two legs. That is for sure a Gizka. You could have said anything and I would have believed you.
Yeah, dude. So anyway, Gizka.
Yes. It's a Foobie.
It's a Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a Gizka. You can get them. I think you can let one stay in your ship. And then of course the money shot. Like, dude, this shot. Also, there's a crash thruster right there. I actually didn't notice that first time I did that.
Droid down there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That looks exactly like a KX series droid, dude. Like it looks like K2SO. Oh yeah, I'll pull up a pic of Gizkas.
Yeah, it could be.
Also, pause right here. That ship on the left is one of the Sith starfighters from the original and Old Republic MMO. That I didn't recognize that, but that is absolutely one of the starfighters from that game. I think produced by the Starforge, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, okay. Hannah also dropped a comment earlier, I think yesterday on that video. Yeah, it looks the droid on the left looks a little stubbier. The body isn't as long. Like the limbs are long, but it looks like the torso.
He's kind of got SM-33 arms.
Whoa!
He's got like big forearms.
Dude, an SM-33 other droid would be crazy cool connection right there.
Because SM-33 is like kind of hunched compared to K2 and like KX series.
Look
droids.
at the right arm too. It almost looks like it like could pop out.
Yeah, it looks like SM. It looks more like SM.
Interesting. I might have to make a video about that, to be honest, or read like because that's cool. We get this awesome aura farming Jedi right here.
What's coming out of that, dude?
Dude, I don't know if you. So I made that video, and it looks like Borgullet, bro. Like Borgullet. Can we get much higher? So high. Also, by the way, the music.
Fate is in your hands.
The music sounds exactly like the Jedi theme, like the Jedi Fallen Order theme.
Star
Wars Insight. There's Star Wars Insight right there. He's got one of the top comments. That's hilarious, man.
I'll like it. I'll like it for you.
Yeah. Somehow the Old Republic returned. Yes. Oh, absolute, dude. I don't know if anybody has seen the Old Republic for the Eternal Empire trailer. Which it's the lady she has like the collapsible staff lightsaber that can like pops out and then the blades come out. She looks a lot like that girl. It's probably not going to be that girl, but anyway, this game looks awesome. This is cool.
And Galactic Racers looks fun.
Oh yeah. Well, do you want to talk about it briefly?
I guess. I mean, there's not. I don't think there's a lot to say about Galactic Racers other than they're racing a lot more than pod racers. And I would assume that they're saving pod racers for like a larger scale announcement.
Because it seems to be it's speeders, swoop bikes, speeder bikes, and I would imagine pod racers. Like I think it's like, and what were the racers for my Bad Batch experts? What are the little pods that Tech raced in Bad Batch Season 2? Because that was also like a form of racing. And of course Han would race the speeders too. Sebulba's in the game.
I want it back.
So this is post Return of the Jedi, or this is post?
Absolutely post Return of the Jedi. Yeah,
but is this post Return of the Jedi? Like this is 9 ABY, or this is post Rise of Skywalker?
Oh, well, would Sebulba be around that long after? Maybe.
Sebulba's species.
He's a Dug.
Like, how long do Dugs live?
Let's look that up. Let's see what
before the Empire shut it down. Massive engines, lightning fast, lives on the line. The pilots were incredible. Best of the best. United.
Holy moly.
One beautiful dream.
Like that's Jakku, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's absolutely Jakku. It's confirmed on that's the Superstar Destroyer engine right there.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this has to be sequels time period.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, no, I just don't know if it's before Force Awakens or after, but it'd be weird if it was before. There's also some other planets going on too.
It says, like they say, this was all they're bringing it back because the Empire shut it down, and it's interesting that they're not like since the First Order has.
So it's probably after Force Awakens, or probably after Return of the Jedi, but before Force Awakens. And yeah, let's be real. It's 9 ABY. It has to be. Has to be. That's the golden year right there.
Probably 9 ABY. We need a 9 ABY button.
We really do. We have the shirt. Okay. This looks like what do you call it? Kessel. And then this looks very I don't know what this looks like. Maybe Kajimi?
Yeah, that does look like Kessel.
It's kind of Kajimi-esque. Also Jakku.
Yeah. Dude, if there's split screen in this game, it's over.
Oh, dude, that'd be so fun. I also, okay, another that big thing with this game is it's the same developers as Need for Speed, and there he is.
He's back, baby.
You can even hear his speeder sound. Okay, pod racers are for sure in the game. That's literally his pod racer sound.
It would be weird for them not to put pod racers in it, considering when you think Star Wars racing, you think Star Wars pod racing.
Oh, pod racers will be in it. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna like blend all of the different types of racing in Star Wars and just go all out. Yes, Malastare. Oh, well, that might be Malastare as well, because I mean that's where Dugs are from. So, I hope they get
Smash.
Okay. Yeah, we don't know the lifespan of a Doug, but they can have. There was one guy named a Doug named Varb Tenart had multiple litter mates and had around 48 pups. Man's going crazy, bro. All right. So yeah, I don't know, but same developers as Need for Speed and Burnout, which are great racing games, like phenomenal racing games. Shout out Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and Burnout Paradise. Goated games, dude. Yeah. Good lord, dude was busy. This is hopefully not Sebulba. Sebulba doesn't have time for that, okay? My man is only for the love of the game. Racing and sabotaging little kids at also racing.
Oh my god.
But yeah, those are the games that got announced at the Game Awards: Star Wars Galactic Racers and Star Wars FOTOR, or Fate of the Old Republic, which I would put money that this will happen. I think any speeder that you can think of in Star Wars will be in the game.
Yeah, and there's definitely going to be DLCs for it too.
Of course. Oh, people are like stoked about this, man. Shout out Michael Rexing around. This guy is he's feeded for this game.
Can I tell you what would be a fun DLC if they did it? Is because it's called Galactic Racers, that doesn't just mean pod racers are the type of thing that they're racing. So if this is going to come out next year, if in 2027 there was a DLC for the 50th and it was like all X-Wing trench run based, and that's what you're racing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Where it was like the map was in the Death Star and it's like you racing other X-Wings, or like X-Wing versus like a TIE fighter. Like,
I mean, Mando literally flies through the route of the Boonta Eve Classic. It'd be cool if they also added that one in.
I would be shocked if they don't do a Boonta Eve Classic.
Yeah. See, and, I was thinking like for the 50th they add like Luke's land speeder. Like,
also, what's the map from Pod Racer that was in Andor?
Oh yeah, I don't remember. The one that they were watching on the little screen on Gorman.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the Superstar Destroyer that we just saw in the trailer from
There it
Force
is.
Awakens right there, the giant Executor class Star Destroyer.
Hey, I'm going to say we should probably doodle before we do our rank Ferric.
Yeah, probably, because otherwise I'm going to just like not be able to get this done. Guys, should we ask for a prompt? Should we like put a poll of like
to draw Hu Yang?
You want to draw Huang? Okay.
Really want to.
Okay, well you can draw Huang. Guys, what do I draw?
If somebody wants to do if somebody wants to prompt us,
I want us to do different things. So, and you already did a crazy drawing today. So if you want to do Huang, that's fine. Or at the very least, someone choose one for me and then someone choose one for you. Because I have a ton of drawings I'm going to do. I'm going to do them regardless. So, oh yes, Matthew said you do a clone and I do a stormtrooper.
Okay.
Okay, here's my thing. I suck at helmets and troopers, bro. I'm so bad at them.
What's something that you would want to do?
Stunny said I could do. Okay, I'll do a Giska. Do you want to do a trooper and I do a Giska?
I can try.
See, now they're saying do something challenging, like a use.
Oh my god.
I can try. I can. I will. I could. What? Okay. I almost said earlier about I said average rank fair. He's like, and her sister was a witch 5.
She came down in a bubble, dog.
I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna do it. Dude, draw all 4 Loms.
I don't know if I can name all 4.
Rick,
I can draw the third Lom. Really?
Rick okay. I could Loki. I can maybe do Rick the Door Technician. Everybody wants me to do different things, man. I don't know. We didn't streamline this idea.
Should I put a poll in for you? Here, I'll put a poll in for you, and then I'll give you like 3 different options or 4 different options.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Here, let me do this.
Sure. Yeah, that works with me.
Okay.
What do we? I think the options that we're hearing are.
So what are Grayson's options?
I think Gizka and Yuuzhan Vong are 2 of them. I'm hearing those a lot. And then obviously,
if you have to draw Vong, that's crazy.
I could be a little bit more abstract with it, you know.
Okay, I've got a Gizka, I've got a Vong. Lothcat, I like that. Gabby.
Lothcat is good. And and then Macman, since we can indulge in the trooper thing, Macman is saying Rick the Door Technician, which is basically a scout trooper with a baton.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say Rick. This is.
I'm a better father than you, Rick.
Okay, the poll's in there. This is on YouTube. Sorry for everybody not watching on YouTube.
Wes said Lumpy, bro. You have to do Lumpy.
I'm not doing Lumpy.
You better do Lumpy at some point. Can I see the poll? I have to go pull up the YouTube thing.
As of right now, Lothcat has 57%, 12% for Gizka, Vong at 17. Lothcat is winning by Vong's up to 44. Vong and Lothcat are tied. Lothcat, this is what it sounds like when I commentate Galactic Racer.
Yeah. The Lothcat is in the lead in his
and Rick Door Technician is at 0%.
Nobody wants. I should probably pull up a picture of the Gizka. I promised I was going to do that. Hold on. Sorry. Let me share the screen.
Lothcat are tied right now at 45%. I'm ending.
One is so easy and one is so hard, bro. Like
I'm ending this in 30 seconds. So somebody has to do something.
Okay, this is a Gizka. This is like a better model of the Gizka, but that looks like the little creature that's on there. Look at those little toes. This is not a Gizka, by the way. That is not what that is. Here you go. See, they look chopped here. I don't know what's going on, but they're so
cute. As of right
here.
now, Vong and Lothcat are tied.
What the hell do I do, man? What the hell do I do?
Matthew, be nice. Be nice.
Well, he was asking.
No one do anything. Keep it tied. Oh, Vong's at 50.
Oh, my Lord. I haven't even read all of New Jedi Order, bro.
10, 9, 8, 7.
I'm going to go vote for Lothcat. I'm
6,
not going to do that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poll has ended. Grayson, you're drawn a Yuuzhan Vong.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. All right. Well, hey guys. Welcome back to Determined Focus.
Chat, is it okay if I draw Huyang?
Yeah, just draw
Can I do Huyang? I don't.
Or what? You should do Huyang and you should do a Lothcat because I think you're going to finish Huyang a lot quicker than me. Than with this Yuuzhan Vong. Guys, is there a specific... Okay, for New Jedi Order enjoyers, is there a specific Vong that you want me to draw?
A specific Vong, anybody?
This one's kind of cool looking. He's kind of like funky. Actually, this is not that hard.
Hits
like, this
from
is
the Vong?
Give me the hottest one.
The hottest Vong.
Yo. Okay, Macman's saying draw Huyang. So you think you got to do Huang.
Okay, I'll do Yang.
Rest in peace, Grayson. Guys, if I do the Vaughn quick, I'll do the Lothcat too. I like to do more than one a day. I'm itching to do a landscape. I think tomorrow I'm gonna do Fortress Vader, but hopefully if I have the time. Better be okay. I'm just doing this guy. This guy is cool and fun, and his shape is kind of easy to do. So this is gonna be my reference picture. I'm not gonna show you all the reference picture. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, we're just gonna go with this. Okay, there's 42 people in here. Get ready for me to be real quiet for a little bit, guys.
I'm gonna do like a Bob Ross thing. Okay, the question is, do I make like a full page spread? Nah, I'll just do like the bottom of this page. It'll be fine.
We should invite somebody else on to narrate this because we're not going to be any fun while we do this.
I can kind of talk through it. Not really. I can't at all, actually. Okay. Wow. All right. Holy frick.
Wait, which one are you drawing again? You're drawing the Yuzhan Vong?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one. All right. Guys, how's everybody's day going? I hope you drank plenty of water. I love you. I don't
What's
know.
the time limit here?
I don't want a time limit, bro. I want to make this good.
Okay, well, we still got to rank like a very big category today.
Have we even said what the category is, bro?
No. Does anybody want to try and guess what the category is? I love that the number of people in here is going up.
In like the worst possible time.
We're not even talking.
I'm talking, man.
Well, you know what I mean.
Walk it like I talk it.
Oh,
walk it like I talk it.
Bitches, what you can do.
Okay, all right. Like my little Vong guy. He's actually not. He's kind of cool. Okay. Got to give him some boulder shoulders here. Some big old shoulders.
Dude, one of the coolest things about Huyang is his utility belt.
Oh, it's great. I love his little utility belt, man. It's awesome. Frick, dude. Frick.
I gotta draw a Lothcat too? Jeez.
You do or I do?
That's what you just said. You said do a Lothcat too.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do one as well, to be honest.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do one too.
Okay. So that way we can sync up. We have two unique things and then one thing. It's going better than I thought, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm actually like not hating this. Yeah. Heard some plates clang in the background. That's funny.
Yeah, I think Steph's doing dishes downstairs. Yeah, it's just the ambiance of my wife doing dishes. And she can definitely hear that. She has a great hearing, so she's going to come down and be like, "What were you saying about me doing dishes?
What were you saying about me on the stream?" I'm just kidding. His wife is great. She's very kind.
What were you saying about me doing dishes?
Oh, Lord.
I don't like your jaw, Huyang. You need to be more Chad.
He has a pretty distinct jaw. He's like a pointy jaw, man.
Well, he's got the dog flaps going down.
All right, I'm like
need to be more chat.
slowly like falling in love with like this Yuzhan Vong. I want to marry him. What?
What's up?
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
That's better. It was all about the. It was all about the mouth placement, dude.
Oh, the mouth placement is huge. Yeah.
All right, he's got the little doodad right here. He's got his like neck piece is kind of like he's got like a droid tie on.
Dude, this Yuzhan Vong has like absolute Batman boots, bro. Like
Guys, I'm going to be completely honest. This might be cheeks.
dude, you don't make cheeks, bro. All right. You're him.
Hey, man.
If nobody's like everybody who saw that Cad Bane are like, what the frick, bro? Like you're insane.
Where's your other arm, Cad Bane? Or Hu Yang?
Cad Bane, you're doing Cad Bane again?
Cad Yang. Hu Yang Cad Bane mashup. Hu Yang with a big cowboy hat. Actually, that'd be fine.
That would go hard, bro. Well, there's more of his droid model in the Old Republic MMO. So there's like there are like more Hu Yangs. He's just like the last of his kind. It's pretty fun.
Right.
Oh, I'm bad at arms and feet, bro. Can we get much higher? Shading this MF are gonna be crazy, bro.
The search bar being Hu Yang full body is bonkers.
Bro, on what?
On my Google search right now, trying to find what his legs look like.
You want you got the action figure, bro?
Yeah, but it's over there. It's over on the other side of the wall.
I like give this depth so it like doesn't like. Oh, I guess that's kind of how I do that.
Is everybody having fun? Like, we're so sorry this is taking so long.
Yeah, this is not entirely the plan, but you know, it's a necessary sacrifice or something. I don't really know.
How much longer do you think you got?
I really just gotta finish his hands, and then shade in, freaking Steve. He's a spiky boy.
All right, now I gotta look up what a loth cat looks like.
Damn, bro, you're already on the loth cat, man.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow. None of that song stuck in my head. Thanks.
Sorry, man. I've like also had it stuck in my head like all day today.
Let me guess. It was in an edit, and that's what played.
No, I just like thought about it a bunch for some
Dude,
reason.
when you look up Lothcat on my Google Images, if I scroll down like 3, Luke's Lothcat that he just bought from Disneyland is what pops up the Instagram post.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
funny.
Dude, Lothcats, hot take, kind of ugly.
They're way cuter animation. It's like kind of real.
Yeah, real life Lothcats are kind of
Freaking busted.
yeah. 2 out of 10.
Those little baby ones are cute though. The ones in the new season of Ahsoka.
Yeah. Matthew, they're very ugly.
That's just the Lothcat slander, bro. That's so funny. This is what 40 members were gifted for, by the way.
Yep. Thanks, Rossi. You get 40 people get to watch us do this.
Sometimes you just gotta make a little Yuzhan Vong with love.
What, dude? What?
What? He's so bulky, bro. I mean, this is like could be worse. You know? He's like hooked into his leg, or is this just like a weird? I think it's like hooked into his leg. No, it might be. He's got like a whip thing. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing this stupid ass whip, bro. This is see, this is like the behind the scenes that you don't get with like when I like post my video of just like this is the sketch I did of me just being like, what is this stupid thing? Like my creative decisions of like, am I gonna do this? I don't know.
I think the
Guys,
weirdest part about Lothcats is that they don't have like noses. They got like weird like just holes.
uh guys, do I do the whip? Do I make the whip? Chime off if I make the whip for the Yuzhan Vong.
Watch him whip.
And watch me nay nay.
Oh hey.
And
hey,
watch me kill Chew AA because they killed Chewbacca. Happy little trees. I could do a little tree. I'm not doing a tree. I'll do a tree tomorrow. I'll do a tree like a tree on sea toss or something. I'm not doing the whip, bro. I got other things. I got bigger fish to. No, I'm gonna feel weird if I don't, bro.
All right, guys. I did my best on the Lothcat. I don't know. Truly something I have never drawn before. So everybody having a nice time?
Who's having a
Anybody
fun
else, anybody else
time?
drawing at home? Did anybody else join in?
Oh yeah, are you joining in on the festivities, bro? Bros? Little bros?
Little bro?
What's up, little bro? Like a little snaky thing. I feel like I would be drawing this better if I like understood their lore a little bit. Like I know what their armor is made out of, kinda. Like kinda, but like not that good, you know.
Does anybody want to teach us what a Yuzong Bong's armor is made out of?
It's made out of like some like chitin that's like it's resistant to lightsabers. I know that. It's like one of the few things in Star Wars that is resistant to lightsabers. Which makes it fun for them. All right.
Their suits are like fully organic, right? That's the whole point.
Yeah, they're like living armor. It's interesting. Apparently, like they are like a really cool culture. Like I do like them a lot. I do think they're very cool villains. They're like kind of like barbaric, you know. Okay, I'm good with this. I'm gonna do my little final shading in here, and then I'll do the Lothcat real quick. Truly, I thought this was gonna be like one of my later ones that I did, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta make a leap of faith, you know. That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith. Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Guys, that comic book episode's coming. It's coming. It's happening.
Pretty soon.
Very soon, in fact. How many fingers do they have? Looks like they have 4 fingers.
Put a finger down, Yuzong Bong.
No, in this one they've got 5 fingers. That one they have 4. This one, oh, they do have 5 fingers. Okay.
So Yuzong Bong, Sway in the Morning, 5 Fingers of Death freestyle.
What?
The Valley of the Hyenas. Where's all the freestyle fans at?
What is this boy talking about?
All right, I think I'm done.
Quit rushing me, man.
No, I'm not. I'm not Russian, dude. I'm Polish.
Oh,
and Italian.
Interesting. I didn't know this. Makes me feel like a kindergartner, bro. I'm like, look at my little drawing. The Lothcat, I'll do like a speed run because I feel like I could just like crush that, you know. Like I feel like I could just like I'm just gonna like ace that. I'm not. It's gonna be terrible. I wish I could read what people were saying. People were saying I was sounding like Bob Ross earlier, which is just simply untrue. But see my
Hey,
hair in the
Chris,
morning.
what's up? Hey, did you know that you're a YouTube member now? That you're a member of Focus Squadron, thanks to Rossi?
Thank you.
General
Thank you.
Cameroni, appreciate you being here, dude. Where are all the happy little bushes at?
Gonna happen, man. It's gonna.
I'm watching this, playing Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, the Steelers game, and the leaked Doomsday trailer all while at work. Hey, dude, hardly working or what, dude?
I have not seen
I'm making
this.
a sandwich, climbing the Eiffel Tower, doing my taxes.
You're doing your taxes already, man?
No, that's what MacMan's doing while he's watching this and not doing it at work.
Oh yeah, because he's over
I need to
across the
start your doodle
pond.
challenge because I am an artist. And what, dude? No way, Hannah. I didn't know that.
Like what? Horse girl Hannah?
Yeah.
What? Dude, Hannah has like the craziest lore, bro. I found out she works on a farm, and I just like had no idea. She's like, yeah, you missed that one, buddy, and I'm like, sorry, didn't know. You weren't. Twitter was not putting you on my feeds. Sorry. Still there? Am I there? Hello?
What?
Oh, I just making sure you're still there. I like realize this is like kind of I don't know what's going on if I don't have like other voices. Okay. Uh a little bit of last minute shading here.
All right, guys. I got no idea. We'll see.
All right, I'd usually would go better about like the colors and stuff here, but have you shown your Huang yet, or are you waiting?
I was waiting.
Okay, I'm gonna do like the craziest quick Lothcat you've ever seen, dude.
Oh, I thought you were
Like,
doing the Lothcat right now.
nope, dude. Nope. Uh, we're going more animated. We're gonna go more animated. I need the animated. Yeah, animated. Yeah, no, I need animated. They put the Lothcat and Tor. Okay, Lothcat animated. Ha! This one's yes. This is the one that I'm doing. This just little guy that's so easy to draw. Okay. Ready?
I kind of hate how Hu Yang's face turned out, but whatever.
Yeah, I did a Huang at one point. And it was kind of his face is kind of like a little bit more like a little bit.
Nose is hard, dude. Dang it. I can't believe there's this many people watching this right now. This is bonkers.
This is a loyalty to the max, bro. Like crazy. There's a ladybug crawling on my microphone.
Need a better pencil.
this guy's look kind of cute. I kind of dig him. I kind of like him. All right, need some more harsh lines. Dude, a Lothcat is so much easier to draw than a freaking Yuzon Vong, bro. Oh my goodness.
It's absolutely absurd that the viewer number keeps going up the longer that we don't talk. Maybe
it's
we
going-
should just not. Maybe that's what this is all. That maybe they're saying that we just need to shut up.
Just shut your freaking mouth, dude. By shut your mouth, I mean also mine, because we're all in this together. That's a High School Musical reference.
Jump in.
You still working on Huang?
I'm good whenever you are.
Okay, I'm just doing the last outline for the Lothcat, and then I'll be good. No, we still have to do a ranking. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
This is just a little test run for, the 24-hour, like, it's like, what, 3 hours is probably going to end up being?
Yeah, depending on how long the ranking takes.
Yeah, I haven't even actually, like, begun to think about that, so... See, normally I do my drawings at work because it's been so slow lately, but I had not had time today, so... These guys are going to be, like, these little dudes are going to be so funny, though, just standing next to each other. I'm done. I'm not gonna work on. Are you done?
Yeah.
All right. 42 people here in the chat. You guys are determined and focused. Say that again. Okay. When do we reveal?
You can go.
Okay, there's no way to show these like separately. Here's my Lothcat. Here's my Yuzon Fong. He's fine. He's okay. He looks a little happy. But
Dude, Bongs can be happy.
It's true. Maybe he's just really, really. No, please don't vote. This is not a competition. Please, Will's gonna win. I went.
I don't know, dude.
I went for a really simple Lothcat. I went for the all white Lothcat because I didn't want to do spots and stuff. So He's
I
very
botched
animated.
Hu Yang's face, dude.
But yeah, I made the Vong, his arms are kind of too small. But yeah. Anyway, there it is. Will, show your masterpiece.
I'm so mad I botched Hu Yang's face, dude. This sucks.
Let's see.
There's
Dude, what? That's awesome.
with a little loft cat on top.
That's way better than what I would have done.
There's a little loft cat on Hu Yang, and then I kind of had to fix Hu Yang's
What?
face in another one.
Oh, you did the loth cat on his shoulders. That's awesome. I love that.
There you go.
Dude, this is what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, everybody was like, oh, that's good, Grayson, that's good. And everybody else was like, what? This is amazing. Like, crazy.
No, dude, I botched his face.
Dude, you want to see the freaking Hu Yang that I did a couple weeks ago? And this is, I just put this in here as inspiration to show, like my very first drawings. I posted them on my story. This was my Hu Yang. Like, that's like
your Hu Yang face is better than mine. My nose is awful. I'm bummed.
Whatever, man.
I went crazy with the marker, dude. See, that's what happens. You can always add ink, but you can't take ink away.
See, that's the thing is I always do that. I do this last. I have the pencils. So that's I have like a hard pencil and then kind of like a softer one. If you want to see how bad one of my Ahsokas was, look at freaking the chopped Ahsoka over here.
Dude, that's better than my Ahsoka face. I can't do faces for some reason.
This one I'm pretty proud of. That one right there I'm pretty happy with. But
no, that one looks good, dude. Botch Ahsoka face.
This is true, Matthew. Every artist is their worst critic. But yeah, okay. Well, that was.
Do you want to see? You want to see Doctor Strange? I did a really long time ago.
What, dude?
With the Kirby crackle?
Yeah, the Kirby like spots, bro. That's awesome.
A long time ago. There's a Thor. I was really into Kirby crackle for a while. There's a Thor with Kirby crackle.
Dude, that is sick.
Yeah,
bro. This guy's going crazy, man. Oh, thank you for being here, Crystal. Yeah, no, I was very inspired when watching Ahsoka do it. So I'll do one soon. Dude, Weapon X Wolverine, bro.
Yeah, dude. See, but he's wearing a helmet because I can't do faces.
Faces are hard. I've taken a lot of inspiration from anime and from like Invincible with faces, where it's just like just going more simple with it than anything. But I gotta figure out what to fill up in here. But we'll see.
Well,
my Babu is so bad, bro. Like he's terrible.
No, dude, that's good.
Dude, his hands. Look at his freaking hands. He's like, Babu. Faces are sorry. Dude, that's so real. I've nailed doing Spider-Man at this point. How much for these prints, Will? Good point. How much are they for?
There's a Spidey. A very long time ago, Spidey.
What the? Never speak to me again. Oh, right. You're so right, Sonny. I will draw a Giska after this. That'll be the last thing.
Give a damn what we're doing. She's like, hey, draw the Giska. Hey, shut up and Giska.
Giska. Maybe Matthew, I'll do Vader because I want to make this entire spread Vader's castle right here. So Fortress Vader.
There's a only you Batman from that one Batman poster.
Oh, that's like looks like Justice League, right?
Yeah, it's the Bruce Timm, but it's there's like a poster of him and it's like about reading or something. I forget. It's supposed to look like the Uncle Sam, but it's Batman.
Yeah. Rank Ferrick?
Sorry, wait, what?
Rank Ferrick?
Think Ferrick. Welcome back to Rank Ferrick, everybody's favorite segment of the Turbo Focus podcast. Don't call me Uncle Owen. This is not the Lars homestead. We are not farming moisture. We are farming clips, ladies and gentlemen. Today on Rank Ferrick, Grayson and I, we've done 2 lists in this new graphics segment of Rank Ferrick, where we talk about a list. We've done Jedi, we've done droids, and today, as you probably all guessed, we are doing the boots of clone troopers. I'm lying. We're doing Star Wars villains, baby. We're gonna do
Just
a top 10.
villains.
Should we do top 15 for this?
I mean, at this point, it's just a given that we do 15 because there's no way we can fit 10.
We'll do a 15.
That being said, I have to make the list, like my tentative list, real quick. I haven't done this. Like, I haven't thought about this yet. So I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes, and I'm just gonna go just crazy on this. Okay. And my pen doesn't work, bro.
Dude, what are you singing? Barracuda?
Barracuda!
Now, are we doing legends or canon?
I always stick to canon unless there's like some in Legends that are just like so elite, you know, that like they have to be on there. And also we have to be informed. Like I have to be informed on like for example, the Yuuzhan Vong. I know Nominor is like a great villain. I just don't know much about him, so I can't put him on that list, you know.
Yeah.
But I could put like a. Which granted, I don't think he should be on this list because I don't think he's that good of a villain. But like a Revan, for example, like if that was one that we were like, okay, we can maybe do that, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about this too much.
I'm not thinking about it too much.
Okay, I'm already at 9.
Yeah,
oh my goodness, I'm actually gonna put him here. That's fine. I can be convinced. I just got to figure out who's going on the list. What am I missing? Oh, sure. He's a good villain. We'll put him on here. I like this guy too.
This is gonna be hard, dude.
Oh, I haven't even put him on here yet. I'm just gonna. This is not an accurate placement, but
dude,
we're gonna put him here.
So hard.
See, villains is tough, man. Like, oh my goodness. Yep, well, fine. Yep. Thank you, chat. Thank you for just. Well, this is the thing. Tarzan's. Yeah, I'm gonna put him on here too. Even though I would put him way higher than this. Oh, dude, I'm like, at this point, I'm just like adding. No, I can't do this, bro. No, I can't put him on here. Who am I thinking of?
I've got my 10.
Okay, I'm going by it. Oh, but I have to put her on here too. All right, I'm gonna have to listen to chat, but this is what I'm going for. There's a ton that I'm gonna be missing. Oh my goodness, he's so good, bro. Oh, frick. He's like the main bad guy of like all of the High Republic books. Like imagine like Grand Admiral Thrawn meets Jason Todd. That's Martian Rowe. It's crazy. Yeah, he's like a barbarian gunslinging tactician, like broody. It's crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna just put him on there too, even though I don't know if he'll fit, but I think he's really freaking good. Okay, do you want to start with the 10 and then we go do like the bottom 15?
Yeah, I should probably pull up a Google Doc, right?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Okay.
See, this, like the villains is tough because it's not just Sith or dark side users or Imperials or whatever. Like it is like there's a lot of bad people in Star Wars, man. I can tell you who I know the top 2 are. That's not hard. To me, at least.
Hold on. Okay. Where is... Where's the dog?
I think it's going to be easier for us as well with like how many villains there are to be like, okay, this character, do we like another character more than them or less than them? You know, like when we say a character, they're like, okay, who's going to be on the list? I'm like, okay, does this character go above them or below? You got the Google Doc.
Yeah, hold on. Why isn't it letting me add it?
I also think of like Clone Wars villains. I wouldn't put him on here. Ooh. Oh no. Dude, there's no way I'm gonna be able to fit everybody that I want on here, man.
Dude, why are you not letting me add this right now? Hold on.
Is it like not letting you add the Google Doc?
No. What the criff, dude?
If I do this and then this, does that work? No. 5 honorable mentions. Yeah, at this point it's gonna be a top 25. Because I don't want people to just be like, oh, they're not on the list, so they're just bad. I'm like, that's what everybody thinks is they see a 15 and they're like, oh, they're just not a good villain. And I'm like, no, like,
I don't know why it wasn't coming up.
Oh, okay, cool. Make that thing bigger. Yeah. Make that font bigger. Yeah.
Hey, man. Can everybody see this?
Villains.
Okay.
I'm not even like thinking about people's input right now because I'm taking considerations, but in terms of actual rank.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I'm going to do that.
That should be good for right there. We got to make ourselves smaller. You know what I'm saying? You know what I be saying? I'm not gonna lie. I thought your Google picture was Ed Sheeran for a second, and I was like, "Why?"
No, it's me when I dyed my hair blonde and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right before I worked at Disney World. All right,
Disney.
All right, squad.
Okay, can we at least put the top? I think this is the definitive top 4. I have at least the top. The rest is where it gets real tricky.
A definitive top 4?
For me, at least, this is my top 4.
Okay. Can we talk about how we're doing this though, real quick?
Sure. For me, it's how much bad they've done, how much opposition they give to our protagonists, the effects on the galaxy, how intimidating they are, and what motivates them. I think that's kind of the main overarching things. Like, there's got to be a level of like, oh, this villain is either compelling or they are just like, because what makes a great villain is a lot of different factors. So I'm taking into a lot of that consideration, you know? So that it is for me, you know? Because there's some villains that I'm like, maybe they don't do as bad, but they're really compelling, you know? And if they have I will say, if they have a face turn to the light side, makes them a little less of a bad guy. Like, it's like a Zuko situation. I don't put Zuko as like a villain. So there's certain characters, like, for example, an Asajj Ventress, great villain, but she has a little, like, it's the same thing with, like, Anakin not being on our Jedi because he turns to the dark side and kills millions of people. Anyway, what are you ranking it on?
Kind of the same thing. I'm happy you said the thing about, like, if they have any sort of face turn. That's going to be a big one for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm interested to see what your top 4 is. I think
my top 4,
probably one in my top 4 that you're not going to agree with, but whatever.
I think we agree on I think we're going to agree on this top 4. Okay. And I'm just going to flat out say it like in the order it is, and you can agree or disagree.
Okay.
Number 1 is Palpatine, in my opinion. Like, he is like the evilest dude in the galaxy. He is the villain of the saga, of everything. I think he's got to be, you know.
Okay.
Now I know we're gonna get some. I'm not gonna tell you my 2. I'm just gonna tell you what I think are my 3 and 4. 3, I think, is Maul.
That's where you lose me.
You think Maul should be higher?
I have Maul at 2.
Okay, I'm fine. I thought I'd be with Maul at 2.
Because and this is why I'm happy you said the face turn thing.
That was my thing. Is I'm like, I think despite the face turn with Vader, he's still top 5.
I would put Vader at 3.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And then 4 is Dooku for me. Dude, you're the Dooku guy.
I have Dooku at 5. This is where I knew I was going to lose you. I guess what my number 4 is.
Cad Bane.
Bingo.
See, here's the thing: is Cad Bane is too morally gray for me.
No,
Like
dude. He's got one track mind, and he will do bad stuff. He is a villain.
He's in my
Jedi killer. He's a kid stealer.
He's in my top 10, but he's like 7 or 8.
And he's also one of the baddest men in the galaxy, dude.
There's worse men. There's so many more worse men than Cad Bane.
Hand-to-hand combat, fighting wise, like I really look, I always die on this hill about Cad Bane being the most underrated villain, underrated character in Star Wars. Also, did you see this?
The Indiana Jones thing?
Yeah, but just we're talking about villains. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
Yes. I really think Cad Bane, like, whenever he, kind of like Maul, whenever Cad Bane is on screen, it is so much fun to watch him be the bad guy.
I agree. For me, the reason he's not top 5 is mainly because he just does bad things for selfish reasons. He's not just like straight up like evil, if that makes sense. Like he's if you look at like the D&D like morality alignment thing, I feel like he's like neutral evil. I don't feel like he's like I think Palpatine is like, you know, like a true evil sort of thing. I think
that's also how I feel about Maul too. Maul is doing it more for selfish reasons rather than just being evil for the sake of evil.
But I just think Maul has more hatred and vitriol. I think Cad Bane kind of doesn't care as much. I don't think Cad Bane doesn't actively like really hate people. He just like, he's like, I don't care what I have to do. I just want to get paid, bro.
I think Cad Bane is more mature. Like
than Maul.
Maul is more of like the teenager, and Cad Bane is like the same. Like, I will end you no matter what. Like, if you're up against me, I'm making it out of this fight. But he does the thing of just like, if I don't want to waste my time, I'm not going to waste my time. Maul is more for the theatrics, and I think that's what makes Cad Bane so cool. Is kind of like how Noshir was explaining Bode, of like, he's just going to do the thing and he's going to get it done. That's where I feel like Cad Bane's not going to do a big like he's not going to monologue, right? But he's still going to do things that are just as bad. If he has to chop somebody's head off, he's just going to do it where Maul is going to hold the head. Look what I've done. Where Cad Bane's just going to do it and walk away.
But also, like, if there's no reason for him to do the bad thing, he won't do it. That's my thing, is I'm like, he doesn't go out of his way to be evil. He just does. It's more of a natural, like, it's, if I have to do it, I don't have a problem with it. Whereas Maul is like, I will do evil things just for the love of the game, bro. Like,
I also don't think Dooku does that, though.
Bro, Dooku be killing Jedi for the love of the game, son. He hates the Jedi. He will massacre entire planets.
Who's killed more Jedi, you think, Dooku or Cad Bane?
Easily. The thing, so as much as Cad Bane, he's killed one Jedi that we know of. He killed that one guy in the apartment.
Okay.
He can kill Jedi, but I'm just not saying, I'm like, he doesn't go out of his way to kill Jedi.
I guess we know more of Dooku's Jedi kills than Cad Bane's Jedi kills.
Like, Dooku was the leader of the Separatist army. He was doing almost as bad stuff as Palpatine was with the Empire. Like, you think about the opening of Dark Disciple, where he just like massacres that entire planet, you know, wipes them out.
Yeah, so maybe Dooku is my 3 then.
I would put Dooku at, for me, it's Vader is still top 5.
Absolutely.
Even yes, I
but Vader does have the face turn.
See, that's why I think it's Vader and then Dooku.
Really?
Because Dooku doesn't like Dooku is committed to the end with the bad stuff. And as a Jedi, he's got the bad stuff.
And that's why I'm saying Dooku, I think, is 3 and Vader's 4. Here's.
But see, but the thing is Vader did more. He villain. Okay, Vader was a villain for longer. He did more bad things than Dooku did.
Yeah, but who was worse in their heart for what they were doing?
See, I think Vader, Vader for sure, because Dooku thought he was at least, and this doesn't make it right, but Dooku thought he was doing the right thing. He was like, "This is like what it needs to be." Vader just kind of gave up. He was like, "This is what I am. I'm evil. This is what I do now. I live in the dark. This is when he's having when he's crying on Mustafar, Vader believes there is no going back for him, whereas Dooku is like, I don't want I don't want to go back. Vader's whole struggle is I have gone so far. There is no possible redemption for me. Where Dooku doesn't want redemption, sort of thing. And I think that but because Vader was like the dog of Palpatine for 20 plus years, he was like, again, just doing evil stuff for the love of the game. And Dooku was as well. But I think because Vader was in that position and seat of power in the Empire for so much longer than Dooku did some bad things pre-Clone Wars, but think about how much bad stuff Vader did with the Empire in that 20-year period as opposed to Dooku in that 3-year period.
Yeah, but then there's the whole and I'm going to throw this name out there, and he's definitely on the list, but Tarkin, where Tarkin's a bad dude, but it's just because he had big weapons and he could tell people to do stuff.
I think Tarkin should be on this list too.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is
but also Tarkin also he's a lot like Palpatine, man. He just likes being evil. He's he will do evil things just for the sake of it.
Palpatine
him blowing up the death
of a numbers guy. Palpatine was I will kill you because I like it.
Tarkin will do it because he's like, I'm gonna reach this quota, and I kind of like doing it too.
Yeah, he likes being right. But
so also people are saying Thrawn. Listen, I love Thrawn. He's on this list. He is a bad guy, but because of the Chiss ascendancy and his I'm trying to make the galaxy a better place sort of thing. He's not like Palpatine. He's not on the level of Palpatine or Vader or Dooku where he's gonna cause mass murder. He will do peaceful situations. Thrawn's a bad guy. He's done terrible things. He is on this list, but I don't think he's top 5. I think Tarkin is the most okay. When it comes to Imperials, Tarkin is the most evil Imperial guy. He is the CEO of I am bad Imperial man. You know?
Can I put it to this? Who would you say is more evil? Two-Face or Bane?
Oh, we're getting into a whole different rabbit hole right now. Well, I'm probably Two-Face, I would imagine.
See, in my head, Dooku is Two-Face, Vader is Bane.
See, no, I think Cad Bane is Bane. Not even because they have the same. That's
no. Bane is more of okay, not all comics, but Bane is a lot of time just reduced to the rage.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Vader is as well. Where
I'm thinking Arkham Origins Bane.
Exactly. Or I'm honestly even in Absolute, but where Bane is just kind of this giant thing, and he's just trying to blow through everything. In Batman animated series, Bane is the same way. Obviously not in Dark Knight Rises, Bane is not that way. But I would say Vader falls more into just I'm going to destroy everything. I don't care because I need to feel good. Whereas Dooku is doing it because he has purpose. Bane a lot of times does, I would say 90% of the time, Bane does not have purpose. He is either being used by somebody else, like in Arkham, like a Poison Ivy, or even in the the Batman movies, in Batman and Robin. But
see, this is my thing is to the Jonathan. You would think Two-Face is Vader, and I kind of agree. That's what I think.
I would say No, because
Dooku is so much more like Bane.
Harvey is more of a Harvey's not really the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, whereas Vader, I feel like he's trying to suppress it. Two-Face is like, he's not really trying to suppress it. He's kind of like the opposite of Batman, where the bad guy takes over.
Sure. Okay.
Vader.
I don't think there's like a split personality. To be fair, I don't think there's
no split personality there. With that is Anakin making those decisions.
Yeah.
Harvey is Two-Face. Like, that's more of the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, where like he becomes Two-Face, right?
Yeah.
By
the way, Chris, Tarkin is my 5.
See, I got Cad Bane in my
Tarkin is so much more evil than Cad Bane. Cad Bane does bad.
If I'm in a room with Cad Bane or Tarkin, I am more scared of Cad Bane than I am Tarkin.
That's not the question. The question is who is a better villain, and Tarkin has much more power. He did so many more worse things. Cad Bane is not seeking out to do evil. He does evil for the ends of a mean. Tarkin wants to do evil. If
Cad Bane was given the chance to blow up a planet with the Death Star, I think he would have. He just does not have the means to the Death Star.
No, he wouldn't. There's no reason for him to blow up a planet if there's nothing for him to gain. He does not care about that.
I'm saying if there was money involved. Which kind of like Tarkin is all about the numbers.
But the thing is Cad Bane is so much more apathetic about it.
Well, Tarkin, that's why I'm saying.
Sorry, Cad Bane. Yeah, Cad Bane is more apathetic. Like Cad Bane doesn't just. He's not a mustache twirling villain. No, Hannah. I agree. I think Cad Bane is a solid.
I'm okay with him being a 6 and Tarkin at 5. I really think. When you think of villains,
I could name. I'm truly, and I love you. I could name 7 more villains more evil than Cad Bane. Cad Bane maybe is I would put him honestly as I look more at these villains. I would put him at like maybe a 10. But like, okay,
can I ask you where you have Balin then?
Balin is surprisingly kind of low.
Because I would say Cad Bane is more evil than Balin.
Agreed. But Balin right now, because I didn't really think about him, is at 18. So there's so many more.
20.
Well, because I was just writing down characters. Okay, here's who I think has to be on the list. Characters that we've not mentioned.
With you, Chris, if Cad Bane was sent on a mission to kill Vader, he would do it. I'm not saying he would kill Vader. I'm saying he probably would lose to Vader.
If Cad Bane was paid 10 million credits to go hug teddy bears, he'd go do it, bro. He doesn't care.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Like Cad Bane is so much more neutral because he's a bounty hunter. He's just not like he's so much like Boba. Like he's more evil than Boba for sure. But like he's just evil as
I don't put Boba on this list. I don't even think
Boba's not on the list. Yeah, this was I was saying, Sonny, is the limited stuff that I know about the Tarkin book. He is like evil, dude.
Oh no, I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying he's a little bit more like numbers based. I don't know.
I see. To me, Thrawn is numbers based. Tarkin is like he is trying to conquer the galaxy, and he will do whatever it takes.
So where is Thrawn on this list for you? What is your 10?
This changes a lot. Okay, I'm going to tell you who I think should be in the 10. And this is in no specific order. I'm just listing these off. I'm going to list characters that I think are more evil than Cad Bane, okay? General Grievous, Moff Gideon, Dedra Miro,
not Gideon, dude.
Martian Rowe, and Thrawn and Cad Bane are... Dude, Gideon is a bad guy. Gideon has done so many more work. Listen, you are being so biased to Cad Bane right now. We were talking about villains.
I truly am like, when I think of like Star Wars villains and who I am more entertained by, kind of like a Maul, where I'm like, I just love watching him be evil. he's a guy you.
But I don't view him. I'm not watching him being evil. I'm watching him do a job. Like that thing is that like he is the
and
he's
his
the.
job's bad.
But it's not always. He'll do bad things, but his motivating force is not to do bad things. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the driving force for Cad Bane. Cad Bane is like he's there so many times he's just doing something and he's like, I'm just trying to get this job done. Get out of my way, please. Like I don't. He doesn't even really care if he kills the person. Like he's like, just get out of my way. I'm doing this. He'll kidnap kids and he'll do bad stuff.
Cad Bane.
Here's what I'll say. And I think Cad Bane might even go up a little bit higher than this. Genocide automatically makes them a worse villain.
Okay,
Like
so
or makes them like
Chopper is number 1 on the list.
Exactly. Chopper is up here. I like Taron Malicos. He's pretty evil, but I just think he's such like a brief. Like I love him, but he's so brief.
Yeah.
You know. I think for me because of truly how evil he is. Oh, okay. Am I focusing too much on?
Can I list my top 10 for you to just see?
Can I ask you, maybe because I need to, and maybe people ask, am I focusing too much on evil? Is it evil or is it villains?
That's what I'm saying. Is like if it's evil, well, I really think because it's the way I view this is kind of the way where like Anakin Skywalker is a better Jedi because he's way more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's how I kind of feel where kill count is on the list when it comes to these guys of like, yeah, Tarkin is a bad guy, but if you take away his weapons, what does he do? He's tripping kids. Like that's like Tarkin is not a serial killer or like if he is paid, he's not going to go out and kill people. He's just kind of like what I compare it to is kind of just like he was just a guy doing a job, and that job was very bad.
I guess I should think about it. I'm seeing your point now because like, okay, I don't have this character on here, and if I'm focusing on evil, then Hemlock should be on here, and I don't. And Hemlock is
Hemlock is my number 9.
Wow.
Because he's also a bad guy. Like
he's a bad guy, but I don't think he's as interesting. Okay, now I'm kind of being devil's advocate. I'm going more towards your side. You're right. I think seeing them like how compelling they are against. Okay, here is why I still have Cad Bane lower and why I think he is a solid 7. It is so entertaining to watch him go up against the protagonists, but the reason he is bumped down is because he is not as evil for me. If you are maximum evil and you are such a giant threat to the good guys, like you are an entertaining villain to watch, you're at the top. But if you lack some of that, right? Like a Balin Skull, like a very enthralling villain to watch.
Yeah.
But he's not like he hasn't done that many bad things, you know.
Right.
And I think Cad Bane is so much more evil than Balin.
For somebody who is who feels justified in what their killings are, but won't necessarily just do the bad thing because they want to watch people suffer, where is the Stranger on your list?
I had him at 6.
That's what I'm saying is somebody about the Stranger where he's I guess
I put him on the same. I put Stranger, Thrawn, and Cad Bane are kind of all in the same area for me.
Literally, I also have Kylo. I see at my 6 I had Kylo Ren.
See, I have Kylo lower
because I'm like, if you want to talk about evil, rageful, like he does end up doing what Vader did.
For me, it's like I like what. It's weird. I think his face.
If Kylo Ren was mad enough, and you were like, "Oh, you won't blow up this planet. You suck." He'd be like, "I'm gonna blow up the planet right now," and he does.
But he's also like, at least in the 2 back halves of the movie, he's like not like a crazy threat to the like. I like watching.
I'm talking about before the movie, like
sure.
For the entire time, he's like, I don't know. And yeah, like one of the best things about Star Wars is watching villains do good things and watching good people do bad things. Is like you're about to like you're going back and forth and watching these people live in the gray. That's what's fun about Star Wars. And like I said, maybe I'm leaning towards who I find most compelling. But
Sure.
when it comes to villains, I find Cad Bane immensely more compelling than a Tarkin. Now, do I think
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Cad Bane is as evil per se? Like you think of like, oh, Tarkin blew up a planet. Yeah, that's more evil. But Cad Bane is stealing kids for money.
Sure.
Like that is not good.
Like, okay, I hear what you're saying of like, I don't have Grand Inquisitor on this list. And
no, I don't have Grand Inquisitor on here either.
And I like the Grand Inquisitor, and he does more evil things than Cad Bane, but he's not as compelling as Cad Bane.
That is 100% where my head for this.
So let me you do your. I know you're trying to get it out, and I'm still trying to navigate it. Give me your top 10 then.
Okay, my top 10 starting at 10 is 10 Thrawn, 8 Balin Skull.
What about 9?
Or 9 is Krennic.
Okay.
8 Balin Skull, 7 the Stranger, 6 Kylo Ren, 5 Dooku, 4 Cad Bane, 3 Vader, 2 Maul, 1 Palpatine. Because once and like I said, maybe I'm leaning more towards compelling, but like
no, I get it. Okay, sorry. I see where you're coming from. I think I got too hung up on the most evil characters and not, because if it was most evil, like I think you would agree that like a lot of them would go higher, but
the reason why I brought up the Two-Face Bane thing is because like when I think of like Batman's Rogues Gallery,
Bane is more compelling than Two-Face.
No,
well,
Two-Face is more compelling than Bane, I would say.
Sure, yeah.
But Bane doesn't have the backstory that a Vader does, where you start to like if Bane had the prequels to back him up of why he became Bane.
Oh, he had like a whole lore about it
would probably be better. But like especially like a Tales of the Underworld, where like you learn why Cad Bane was always so stuck to bro. Cad Bane is an absent father. Okay, the duality of being an absent father and also stealing kids for money is crazy as a villain.
Yeah.
Like Cad Bane is so warped that like, look, I really think the compelling part of Cad Bane jacks him up a lot higher. I would say
okay. I have
into the category of Cad Bane a lot too, if we have seen more of the Stranger.
So for me, and I want to move Cad Bane up. I had Cad Bane at 8. That's where I had him.
I'm okay with that. I would say, look, the lowest I think I could put Cad Bane is a 7.
Okay, put Cad Bane at 7. Put Cad Bane at 7. That's fine. The only thing for me is and obviously I'm throwing in some legend stuff in here, like in my mental space here.
And that's why I asked.
Well, but it's the same character, it's not a different character. But
no, but that's what I mean is like it's hard to,
because I kind of view, because I like Timothy Zahn, I view Thrawn as kind of one and the same. Like Legends and canon, like he acts the exact same way. He does the exact same stuff. It's been a while since I've watched Rebels, but like and I love Rebels, but
sure.
I would put I would do Stranger Thrawn Cad. That's what I would do. For me personally, like, and I'm willing to negotiate that.
No,
but that's just,
I think the Stranger should be high on this list
because I think like the Stranger just like captivates the screen. Like
I really think. See, I know they're both blue, but I would put Cad Bane above Thrawn because we've never seen Cad Bane have and I love Thrawn in Ahsoka. But I would not say he is the most evil. He's more just like means to an end, whereas Cad Bane will do evil stuff.
Also, everybody is, and yes, I agree. Okay, I could do Thrawn below Cad. I still am thinking that Vader should go higher than Dooku, just because of how much longer he is a bad guy, and he is like kind of the main bad guy of the original trilogy. Like, I feel like having Vader not in the top 3 is kind of insane.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, like, and Dooku, I also think like you could argue because Dooku like
also a racist, so like you could put him higher.
That's true.
Yeah.
Vader also, it's like, what's worse, being racist or killing children? You decide, you know? Because I actually don't think not personally killed them. Okay. Oh, another one that I had an honorable mention because I think he is so freaking cool as a villain. And he may not be top 10. He might be in that bottom 15 or the bottom 11, 15. Dryden Voss. I think Dryden Voss is awesome. He's such a great villain to watch. He does evil stuff. He's with Crimson Dawn.
I would say Dryden is in the 15.
Okay, just put him at 15 for now, and we'll see if he stays.
It's with a Y, right?
Yeah. People like some. Listen, guys, love you all. Some anti. The thing is Hannah, it's like if you take out the Thrawn trilogy books, and I'm agreeing with Will, Cad Bane has so much more screen time. He is so much more entertaining to watch as a bad guy from what we've seen as Thrawn. From Thrawn, you know, like season 2 might change that.
And this list could change as soon as Ahsoka season 2 comes out.
Yeah. Also, people
right now, I just don't find Thrawn in canon as compelling as Cad Bane. Do I love Thrawn? Absolutely.
Thrawn is calculated for sure, but Cad Bane, like you just think of like there's so much more of Cad Bane, like, and also we're a sucker of like Westerns gunslingers. I love Thrawn, but like we haven't seen him be. We haven't really seen him straight up like absolutely win against the good guys, you know?
Yeah.
Like Cad Bane has won against the good guys quite a bit. So is Vader, so is Dooku, right? Like the end of Attack of the Clones. Cad Bane gets more dubs. Thrawn, he kind of just like, he's great, but he's playing the long game, you know? He's not all about like, hey, I want to kill, I'm going to kill the good guys, you know? Yeah. I do think Moff Gideon should be on here. I think Moff Gideon is also like, I know season 3 kind of takes him down a little bit, but season 1 and 2, Moff Gideon, phenomenal villain.
Okay, so where's Krennic for you? Because I think Krennic is on. The 3 that I think need to be on here are Diedrich, Krennic, and Tarkin.
Do we think Balin is on here? Or is he like not? Is he not as antagonistic? Is he like?
I'm like, and then you talk about compelling, and I'm like, dude, he is like glue for your eyes when he's on screen being a bad guy.
And yeah.
Whereas like Tarkin, I'm like, yeah, he's gonna do the bad thing. You know.
Sonny, I agree. I think Grievous should be at 8.
So okay, where do you want Tarkin?
I think Tarkin's a good 10.
That is exactly.
Mainly just because of the least amount of screen time. I think he obviously takes up so much more in Rebels and Bad Batch, but because he is kind of just like, this is the top dog Imperial, you know, like he's not as like, I'm not looking at Tarkin and being like, wow, he's such a like and if I read the book, my mind might be changed, but I'm thinking of like kind of the mass sum, you know. See, Krennic. See, now I'm on the compelling side. Krennic, I would put a little bit higher.
Can I ask you this? Who is the greatest villain you can think of right now? Not even in Star Wars. The greatest villain you can think of right now.
Well, I mean, usually I think of either Vader or Joker.
Joker is who I think of.
Uh-huh.
And I would say that Palpatine is as closest to Joker as
Sure.
we can get in Star Wars, where if Joker had the ability to be, or if Joker wanted to be in power, he would have that ability. There's just not a Batman in Star Wars, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, that's why when I bring up other Batman villains, I'm like, when I talk about his rogues gallery, I would say compared to, and you might disagree with this, but I would say, like, when you think of comics, the two rogue galleries that you think of are obviously Batman's and obviously Spidey's, right? Like the two best rogues galleries. And I would say maybe a third is like Flash. Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. But like those are them. I would say Batman's rogues gallery is way more evil than Spidey's rogues gallery.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
Spidey will like go get a drink with his rogues gallery.
Like, dude, the Shocker is like just trying to rob a bank. Like he'll do nothing else, and he's just like, I've just got to stop Shocker. Whereas like Batman's villains are like, I'm going to blow up an orphanage and hang limbs from trees. You know, like
if Spidey had an absolute universe, his villains would be on the level of what Batman's villains are in
the normal. Yeah.
So, but that's what I'm saying, where like it comes to Batman's villains, I kind of view, because they are such great templates for villains, that's where I kind of put these Star Wars villains, because Tarkin for me is more of like, and I don't want to use the Batman, but Tarkin for me is kind of like a
Hugo Strange.
I was going to say like a penguin.
Oh, that's a good take. Yeah, I can see that likening.
I was going to say like penguin. Like
we're like penguin.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
we're already getting into the comic book talk. I love it.
But that's what I mean. I'm like, is Penguin a top 5? No. Penguin's not a top 5 Batman villain.
Penguin's top 10, probably.
He's top 10. He's iconic. But like, dog, if you can get Danny DeVito to play your villain, you're not a top 5 Batman villain.
Yeah.
Like, if they're not going to paint Danny DeVito blue and make him Thrawn. You know what I mean? I love Danny DeVito. But like,
yeah.
Think about who's evil.
Right. Well, it's all iconography. It plays a factor for sure. So does Tarkin go higher than Krennic or lower? Because I feel like, especially in Rogue One, when he kind of like gets the blitz on Krennic with like of being petty, you know.
I think Tarkin goes higher than Krennic, but I see. Look, okay, this is what I think.
See, for me, I'm not gonna lie. Moff Gideon is way more compelling than Tarkin to me. Like he's like season 1 and 2. Like as soon as he entered, like his theme song and everything. Also, I think Dedra is probably like a 12. And people are saying just because she's doing her job, I'm like, yeah. But the excuse of like someone just doing their job is kind of a cop out, because
when Krennic comes over and puts his finger on Dedra's head, I'm like, that guy is evil. And I don't think Moff Gideon has had a moment like Krennic has in that moment where you think that guy is that evil.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, in the top.
Yeah. 50. I could put Gideon underneath Krennic. Like, yeah, for sure. We've already got him underneath.
Here, I'll do this.
Tarkin above Krennic, or people are saying Tarkin above Krennic.
Kremlin. The Kremlin.
I mean, then I feel like you could put Dedra underneath Krennic theoretically. Like, that's kind of
that's what I'm thinking.
So then is 11 Hemlock?
Matthew, there you go.
Is how exactly. Yes, absolutely. That's the thing, is I'm like, it's a lack of empathy thing. I also am hella tempted to put Cyril Karn, but he's also a little bit more neutral than Dedra, you know?
And also like, yeah.
I will say,
once Cyril finds out that he's hurting people, like in his face, he's like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, yeah. He's like, whoa, this is not like that makes him different from Dedra, where Dedra's like, just keeps going along with it. Whereas Cyril finally, and yes, he has like a very kind of like, he realized too late, that sort of thing, and let anger consume him. But he at least had the bandwidth of being like, huh? What? Yeah. You know? Yeah. So yeah, I agree with you. I love Cyril, probably not on this list.
Can I
okay.
Crazy 12?
I realize we have not put Kylo Ren on here, and I think he has to be on here. And I could bump somebody out, like I could bump someone out of the bottom. I'm like, but is Kylo in the? He's got to be in the top 10. Yeah. Kylo is way more entertaining to watch than Tarkin.
1000%. He's also way more evil than Tarkin.
I also think Kylo probably goes above Thrawn, right?
I'm happy you said that.
I wouldn't put him above Bane.
Nope.
Because of the Ben Solo. Yeah, I love Dryden Voss. People were mentioning Jabba. I failed to mention. People were mentioning Jabba. I like Jabba. Like Jabba, yeah, like Jabba is a bad guy, but like when he comes on screen in Return of the Jedi, I'm not like, ooh, I love watching him, you know? I'm like, oh, please get out of here. Get off my screen. Get this man off my phone, you know? Like,
yeah.
Pong Krell is pretty entertaining to watch. I do like him.
Pong Krell is a bad dude.
He's a bad dude.
He is evil. Pong Krell, a lot of the time, well, at least from what we see of him, is evil for the sake of being evil.
I wouldn't. She's a bad person, but if she wasn't, but by the end of that show, she is so devoted to the cause, she doesn't care anymore. I
would say.
I think Dedra's really bad.
Who?
I think Dedra's incredibly evil.
Yeah, no, Dedra's bad.
Dedra is a lot like a Dooku for me, sort of thing, where she's like, I'll do whatever it takes to stop these people. I don't care how bad it has to be. This is for the better of the galaxy.
When I think of like, oh, how evil is Dedra? Like from her with. Bro, the whole Gorman massacre. Like, come on, dude. That does not happen without Dedra.
But there was a level of like deniable, like she was indoctrinated.
You can get out if you're not choosing to look. I get indoctrinated, but when it's put in front of you that you can get out, you choose the other direction. You are evil, and that's what makes her different from Cyril, is because when he realizes maybe we're not doing the right thing, he says, goodbye, Dedra, I'm leaving.
Yeah. And I get like she was raised in like an Imperial orphanage and stuff.
Because he doesn't like Cassian, but like Dedra's evil.
Yeah. And she is a fantastic villain in that show. Like, you know, like you every scene she comes on, like you're like, I hate her, but I'm also invested in her goal, but also like I'm not supposed to be. And then like, okay, I'm gonna put it this way.
Comes in for where a villain should be, I think, on this list.
What is that?
And that's why I think when you think of like how compelling a villain is,
yeah,
that's where that falls into play on the villain list.
Here's what I'll say for me personally, why she is as high as she is she's even at 11, exactly, is when Cassian goes to take her out in the Gorman massacre. I was itching for him to pull the trigger.
Absolutely.
I'm like, dude, do it. I'm like, this chick needs to go, bro. Like, you know, and it doesn't happen. And that's because you're so like, that's just how good Andor is. But like, by the end, I was like, oh my God, like, I hate this. Like, and it's the same, it's a lot thing with like, so someone also mentioned back to the Pong Krell thing. I know people are like, he's so evil that I despise him and actually don't like seeing him. I get that. For me, I do kind of enjoy seeing him be evil. Like, he's just
Pong Krell is very much like a Maul.
Yeah. To me, honestly, Pong Krell is just a cooler Grievous. Sorry.
I didn't even put Grievous in my top 15.
Do we have Grievous on there right now?
No.
Oh, shoot, dude. Okay, we have to have Grievous on here.
Okay.
Listen, he's just, because he's such a reoccurring villain, and like his evil deeds, I would like, and he is fairly compelling. That being said, I'm not
Grievous
as big
above Gideon. I put Grievous above. I would do this.
See, I like Gideon more than Grievous, which is actually funny. I love Moff Gideon. As soon as he walks into season 1 and he's like, you have something I want, you know, like, and then season 2, like down to the point where he's like literally, is he what he like holds Grogu hostage or whatever, like, and then tries to like insane, wild. Anyway, Grievous. That's at 12's a good spot. 12's a fine spot. We're kind of not big Grievous fans here. This is our list.
I'm a bigger Grievous fan if Grievous was more like how he was in Gendy. But that's not
yeah. Oh yes, he would have been like a Cad Bane for me. Where I'm like, oh
Grievous,
yeah.
The coolest Mace Windu has ever been, and the coolest General Grievous has ever been, is in Gendy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars.
See, and if we're counting that, then I would bump him higher. But I'm like,
we're not.
Okay.
Because like Dirge is also bad, but Dirge is not canon because of that.
Sure. The only okay, we're because there's so many freaking villains, and if we want to do a top 20, that's fine, honestly, because it's like there's no way we're gonna include all the characters we don't want. I have to have somewhere on this list, Bode, Martian, and Balin.
See, I can't even like weigh in on Martian Row because I don't know.
So from the limited stuff that I've done, like Martian is he's tactical like Thrawn, but he's chaotic, like in the sense of like he'll just kind of like kill someone.
I mean,
we're not Star Wars Insight as much as I would love to. Like I would love to put Malik and Malgus. Yeah. So Sonny also knows a lot more about Martian and like he does some really. He's great.
Evil.
Like he is like I'm gonna mess up the galaxy and I don't care what happens, dude. Like, and I'll kill the people around me too to get what I want. Like he actively sabotages in the first book one of his fellow crewmates just so he can send a message to the Republic. Like he's like evil,
hey, buddy.
bro.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, man?
We're doing villains. We're doing villains today.
I do love Martian Row. And
we are 3 minutes away from this being a 3-hour stream.
Can we put Martian over Tarkin for me? That's my gimme right
yeah,
there.
Sure. Let's do it.
He's great. Like, truly, whenever you get those books, you're gonna be like, "Oh, this character is just the biggest."
Row like that.
Yeah. There's just to put the H next to right after the C. Yeah.
Oh, it's Martian.
Yeah, the only reason I like is if I was more familiar and more people were familiar, I'd put him higher. But like because Maul and Vader are so iconic, that's a big factor as well. She's got to get up with the horses in the morning. The sunrise and 20 degrees southeast weather. Okay, so where do we put Balin? I would put Balin above. Okay, Balin goes for me. Above Balin Grievous.
I didn't boss.
I put Balin over Grievous.
Like that?
Do you think would you?
See, because I'm like I think I put Balin above Dedra.
I want to because I love Balin, but I'm also like because he's kind of a neutral antagonist. Like you think about he's kind of a villain in like the first half. So then maybe I need to put him lower than Grievous. Maybe I put him under Hemlock. Hemlock is just a straight bad guy throughout the whole show.
When I think of like compelling, I'm like Balin is definitely more compelling than Grievous.
Balin's more compelling, but I also think he's not that villainous. I guess if we were talking about like, and
dude, when he massacres that rebel fleet
at the ship
beginning of episode 1 or that ship of that group of rebel soldiers and or New Republic soldiers and we are no Jedi.
Sure.
Slaughters them. Bro, that's an evil guy.
I agree. I agree that's evil. I think it's more so he's a lot like he's like a way less extreme Dooku, I guess, and like has a way different philosophy. Which obviously that's
why
like
I'm like, dude, Grievous spends so much of his time running away.
Yeah.
That I'm like,
he's a little coward.
Back down from a fight.
Yeah.
Like, I really think
Macman, if we're going evil, absolutely. But
Yeah.
we're like I said, we're like diluting.
That's a perfect example of somebody who is just like 1000% evil.
Well, this isn't as a villain. Jod is pretty cool. Pretty bad.
I don't think Jod makes the top 20. If this was a 25 list, Jod makes 25, maybe.
I'd put Balin under Dryden.
No.
I guess the prerequisite is how much do we enjoy. No, it's not. This is not a prerequisite. Well, maybe it kind of is. Yeah, we've already said this. Like, how much do we enjoy them being a bad guy? And I enjoy watching Balin as his character. I don't necessarily enjoy watching him do bad things. I enjoy, like, I don't know.
I find Dryden Voss, and I know this is the point, so annoying.
What? I love Dryden, bro.
He's fine.
Like, personally, I like Dryden more than I like Krennic. Well, no, that's not true. Can we please put Bode on this list?
Yeah, where? 20?
Oh, see, I'd put him so much higher, but this is like my Cad Bane, you know? So, like, I have to, like, and he doesn't do, like, he does some bad things, but I don't think he is so compelling as an antagonist, you know? I'd put Bode. Oh, God, see, I'm just going to get so biased, bro. Where would you put him?
I guess my thing is if allowing his daughter to stay alive meant he could do the right thing, he would do that. But he was more focused on his daughter being alive, and that's why he ends up doing the bad thing. I just don't think,
which is like kind of a valid reason.
Yeah, I'm like, he is way more justified in his evil, whereas like a Cad Bane is really doing it just for, and you could refer to it
doing it for greed
of like greed, and there's a difference between Bode's selfishness through selflessness in terms of his daughter, whereas Cad does not have that. He is 1000% selfish.
Yeah, Bode is a good 20, I guess, then. For
Who's
now,
19?
I guess. Who are we missing?
Grand Inquisitor.
Oh, Ventress. Where's she at? Because her face turn isn't like she goes more neutral. She doesn't go like good guy, you know?
Well, we also haven't seen a lot of her being a good guy.
It's like it's kind of minimal. Like even when she left the Separatists, she was doing what Cad Bane was doing, you know?
Yeah.
She's doing bounty hunting, which is like, I know like bounty hunting is not explicitly bad, but it depends on who you're hunting, you know?
I would say Ventress is a good 19.
We're going to get slammed for putting Ventress that low. It's weird, is this because then it's like, do you put like, Ventress would be so high on like morally gray characters or like conflicted characters. She's a great conflicted character. But like,
and she does bad stuff, but like, here's the thing. I think Gendy Ventress is more evil than Clone Wars our current canon Ventress.
Mm-hmm. There's a different characterization there.
This current canon Ventress, I think, is more compelling and way more fun to watch.
Yeah, she's not flat, you know?
Exactly. So, who are we missing?
And Bode is also kind of in that same boat with Ventress too, a little bit, just kind of the inverse. I'm thinking of all the shows. Oh, true, especially considering Dark Disciple. Yeah.
Can I throw you a crazy one that is canon?
Clement Voss.
Plagueis.
Oh, I had him, but I didn't know how much you were going to count it. Because of the kind of nature of the book.
Until I am told that Plagueis is the Plagueis novel is 100% not canon, I'm going to consider what happens in that book much like a campfire story tied to his canon character. And I would put Plagueis above Tarkin. Because Plagueis is calculated like Tarkin, where he is a scientist and he is analytical like a Thrawn, but he is also just a bad dude.
I would love to. I honestly, I would actually bump Ventress out, make Bode 20, and then we put Plagueis above, next to Martian. Yeah. And I know we're gonna get some major flack about the Ventress stuff, and I know because she's like such an iconic, like, you know,
Yeah,
they with
but
the two red
also, like,
lightsabers, but like she's not. I just don't think she touches these guys of like being straight bad guys. You know,
Ventress is a bad villain in the way that Anakin Skywalker is a bad Jedi.
yeah, yeah, I agree.
Because she's way more gray area. You're the now when I see Ventress, I'm rooting for her. And honestly,
Yeah.
a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
times
yeah, yeah.
in the Clone Wars, I'm rooting for her. But I'm not rooting for her in the way where I want to see her do bad stuff. Whereas like a Cad Bane or a Maul, I'm like, ooh yeah, let's do some bad stuff, guys.
Yeah, Ventress is like an anti-hero, to be
Yep.
honest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's honestly like, yeah, kind of like a Red Hood sort of thing.
Yeah, I actually like that a lot.
Yeah.
Ventress is like a Selena Kyle.
Oh, very much so. Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely.
Catwoman, baby.
Can we go through these here real quick? I feel like is there anything that's just like egregious or like?
I really think Cad Bane should be above the Stranger, but I am okay with him at 6.
I think it for
Just
me.
because we know so much more about Cad Bane. They are very equal in my eyes, but in terms of screen time, Cad Bane wins out.
For me, it's the goals. It is the goal of the Stranger, and I think it's his like, I'm gonna dismantle the Jedi, and kind of like back to the motivating force thing is like, what is motivating them? Again, I think the Stranger as a villain is so compelling. He does evil things, but you like seeing him do bad things sometimes.
Can I say that the reason
menacing.
why I think Cad Bane should be above the Stranger is I know the Stranger is a villain, but I could see him having a Kylo Ren Vader face turn and not be necessarily super surprised by it. Where if I saw Cad Bane do that, I'd be like, what?
For sure. But we also have to go with the fact of what we know. And
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like comparing him to two characters that have not had a face turn is like if I had to throw one in a list of like who I think would be more likely to eventually help out the good guys, Cad Bane's not gonna do that.
Cad Bane is not top 5, bro.
I really think he is. I really think
because realistically, if we bumped Stranger down, I'm like, well, then I'm like, oh, should Kylo go up there, man? Like,
I really think Cad Bane is in this villain ranking above both Kylo Ren and the Stranger. I look, I don't argue a lot when it comes to this stuff. I'm kind of like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure. But I'm like, truly, when I think of bad guys, like he is like the silhouette of a bad guy.
See, that's interesting. And I think that's just where you and I disagree. Is I'm like, Cad Bane is a bad guy, but every I see them, I'm just like, oh, he's that cowboy that's just gonna, he's just doing whatever, man. Like he's just like he doesn't. He's
And I honestly think that at some points, his selfishness is more evil than a justified crusade.
see this another thing with kind of Cad is he's like Kylo gave the okay about
Yeah,
the
no, absolutely. But this is my argument about Cad Bane versus Maul, where Maul is so much more immature than a Cad Bane. I mean, he can stay at 6. I'm just like, that's the one where I'm like,
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I just like I love Cad Bane, man, but again, he's just one of those characters where he's not
good.
he's great, but he's also like
Look, he can stay at 6, and I will continue to say that Cad Bane is the most underrated character in Star Wars. Full stop.
so okay. Here's I'm gonna make you mad by saying this. Cad Bane, for me, is a lot like a Hemlock, in the sense that you can look at Hemlock and Cad Bane and both know there is nothing going to change about them. Hemlock is driven by science, and he does in the same way that Cad Bane is driven by money. They both do bad things for that stuff. Hemlock is a little bit more evil, but Cad Bane is a little bit more entertaining to watch. But there's no, for me, like you know what you're gonna get with them. That's the thing. It's like,
yeah, but so is like, so you're saying there's a little bit more
like with yes, like I think Dooku, Stranger, even Vader and Maul and Palpatine, they're all like, you're kind of on you're on your toes of like what they're gonna do, right? I don't think you ever really there's never a point you're gambling what Cad Bane is gonna do. Right?
I would say Palpatine, you always know he's going to do the evil thing. It's just in the way he does it, right?
Sure. And that's also the same thing with Kylo Ren, and even the same thing with Thrawn.
That's what I'm saying is like if like when they're on screen, I'm never like, ooh, are they going to do the bad thing? Like I'm like, yeah, they are. And I think that's what's different for me, is because like I'm thinking of these guys in terms of like what they're choosing to do. And that's why I'm like, yeah, there's like a rage and an anger and a hatred in a lot of these villains, but being a little devoid of that, where obviously Cad Bane still has that chip on his shoulder, being devoid of that, but your selfishness being what drives you. There is times where I'm like, I think that's like, at times that might even be worse for me than, because you are actively choosing and being like, yeah, I know this is the wrong thing to do, I'm still going to do it. Whereas a lot of these villains are like, yeah, this is the wrong thing to do, but I believe it's the right thing to do. I think is where I'm like, as opposed to a Palpatine where he's on that Joker scale of just like, I want to be in charge of the world, but if I'm in charge of the world and somebody else tries to come for me, I'm going to burn it all down. And
I guess for me, it's the thing of in when it comes to in the opposition of the good guys and being a villain, selfishness is Cad Bane's selfishness is less harmful and detrimental to the protagonist than the I'm a bad guy and I believe I'm doing the right thing. Like, there's a lot more devotion to them being bad guy. Cad Bane is not again, and this is what Sonny said it well. He doesn't have malice in his heart. He's just self-centered.
Yeah, but
right?
that's my point of like
his self-centeredness is never going to make him do ever nearly as evil stuff as any of these other people, or as some of these other people. Like, it would be very rare. Like, and he's never like it's. I think its intention is a big thing, and yes, I know intention of like, oh, he thinks he's doing the right thing. But it's like, but some of the worst people in the world are thinking of doing the right thing. Cad Bane doesn't care, right?
And that's why I'm like,
and that's why I think that's.
And that's why
he did kidnap children, but he never.
I think sometimes, I don't know. I mean, you can get into. I mean, this is more of a morality talk than anything.
Oh, absolutely, it is. Yeah, but I also just like.
He can stay at 6. It's fine. He's at 6. It's okay. My thing is just like comparatively to a Cad Bane, as opposed to like a Kylo Ren or even a Vader or even a like the Stranger. And this is just my guess because who knows what we're going to see more of the character. I hope, please God, we're going to see more of that character. But like when we talked about face turns at the beginning of like the whole time you're watching Vader do bad things, you feel bad for him and you feel it's tragic because you know there's a good guy in there. Same thing with Kylo Ren. Cad Bane, you do not. And that's why I'm like, yeah, Vader needs to be in the top 3, but I'm also like, I can never, and this was my thing about The Stranger, is like, if The Stranger had a face turn at the end of The Stranger's story, I would be more, I would be less surprised and be like, wow, I'm happy he came around, as opposed to a Cad Bane, where if Cad Bane came around, I'd be like, really? You know what I mean?
But I also think The Stranger would.
I don't see The Stranger stealing kids, I guess is what I'm saying. I see Dooku stealing kids. I see Vader stealing kids. I see Maul, and I wanted to bring this up. Jacob, how is Maul over Vader? Maul is bad till the end, and he will die. Like, the epitome of die on that hill is Maul. Whereas Vader, you're always like, yeah, but he could be a good guy. Which is why I think a lot of people put Anakin so high on their Jedi list, is because like, oh, there's a good, he wants to be a good person. He thinks he's a good person, but he's not. He's bad. He's bad at being a good person.
Yeah.
Whereas Maul is very good at being a bad person.
Yeah, and there's occasionally he does things of like when he like wants to kill Anakin to like stop the like, you know, stop what happens, but he pretty evil about it.
Is he the chosen one? He will avenge us. Like his Obi-Wan closes his eyes for him,
and he's like, "Oh, he's gonna kill them. Awesome.
Yep.
At least that'll happen. You know."
Yep.
Whereas Vader is like,
that's how I feel about a Cad Bane, where like, yeah, he might be like, yeah, I'm over this, and walk away.
I think to me, it's just the caliber of the evil deeds.
Sure.
And again, now we're getting to the evil talk, but and it's also like, I just think Cad Bane is usually in less direct opposition to the good guys, and like when I know he's going up against the good guy, I'm like, he doesn't really care about going up against them. He'll go up against them when he needs to, and it's like, but he's never like.
Sure, but that's what I'm saying about like.
Whereas like a Stranger is like, oh, he sees like that he is directly against the Jedi, you know.
But that's what I mean about like you like having a passionate crusade is a different thing. Like that, it's weighing selfishness of like. Cad Bane's crusade is to. I mean, he's the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. And his main thing is to be the best bounty hunter in the galaxy. If the best bounty hunter in the galaxy meant being the best villain in the galaxy, he would be that. But that's the thing. So that's why I'm like, it's okay with him being at 6. Whereas like a Stranger, a Dooku, a Vader, a Maul, and a Palpatine all have like that evil, like villainous crusade.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I think Cad Bane is above a Kylo Ren, a Thrawn, is because like Thrawn's not like inherently like going to do the bad thing like we're all talking about, and that's kind of where I like view Thrawn and a Cad Bane together. However, Cad Bane I think is over a Kylo Ren because Kylo Ren has the good in him, kind of like a Vader.
Yeah.
If there was a Hunt for Cad Bane movie coming out where Cad Bane was going to do a bunch of good stuff and I would be like, maybe.
No.
But that's also kind of like why I'm not where like I enjoy Book of Boba Fett. Would it have been my choice to make him that way? No. But I enjoy what we got. Whereas Cad Bane is never going to make that choice, which is why at the end of Book of Boba Fett, Cad Bane is that way of like, you never learned, you were always soft, like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where like Kylo Ren is like, I'm never soft, and he'll kill you, but then at the end he'll be like, I still miss my mom, like that kind of thing.
Right,
Cad Bane doesn't have that.
Yeah, no, I mean I agree, but the same thing with the Stranger is like, I think he's to me is more like a Plagueis, where like
I don't know, dude. I think if we see more of the Stranger, we might see more of him with Vernestra, and be like, yeah, maybe Vernestra's a bad person, but like, I think it's more of like I don't know. It all comes down to like justification and like what like a just crusade and that kind of thing. I don't know, but I'm fine with this being the list.
Okay, I'm fine with it too. This has been one of our longest streams ever.
This is 3.5 hours. Good Lord.
This is only a fraction of what we're going to end up doing in a couple days, by the way.
Yeah, if you guys are ready to chat with us, get ready to do this for 24 hours this weekend.
Although it'll be a lot more like we're gonna have to like eat and stuff in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody who chimed in on their list as well. I know we were like not necessarily paying attention to much of the chat because we were just like in the hell nah.
3 more hours.
Yeah, bro. This is Oh, let's go and rattle off the list and then let's get out of here, man.
Okay. Starting at 20 is Bo Dakuna, 19 Dryden Voss, 18 Moff Gideon, 17 Pong Krell, 16 Hemlock, 15 General Grievous, 14 Balin Skull, 13 Deidre Miro, 12 is Krennic, Director Krennic, 11 is Tarkin, 10 is Plagueis, 9 is Mark Jean Rowe, 8 is 9, 7 Kylo Ren, 6 is Bane.
What did you say? 8 is 9.
8 is Thrawn. I'm so tired. 8 is Thrawn. 7 is Kylo Ren. 6 is Cad Bane. 5 is the Stranger, Chimere. 4 is Dooku. 3 is Vader. 2 is Maul, and 1 is Palpatine.
8 is 9.
And
sorry, that was so funny.
Have that super chat that we have.
Oh, okay. We will bring it up. I don't even know if he's still here at this point, but let's. Yes. Okay. Suffered from the streaming show issue of not having an Amazon first season, and people don't or an amazing first season, and people don't remember how old TV shows used to have like 3 seasons to hit their stride. Oh yeah, no, I can kind of agree with that. But I mean, also I think season 1 of Ahsoka is better than most season 1s of a lot of those shows that took like 3 seasons to get their stride. So
totally agreed.
Yeah. And I think helps that it's like an 8 episodes and they came out within a relatively small time period. But
right.
Anyway, that was an anticlimactic answer. Oh, on how to learn about Rakatan and Yuzhan Vong, Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying. That's just gonna be the best way. If you really also want to know, I think like the essential chronology, which was like a Legends timeline book, I have it over there. It gets into all of that stuff.
And I'll always say go to the source, like read about them, learn about them in comics, like anything Star Wars related, like read the source material, watch the source material, all of that, listen to the source material, whatever it is. But if you're looking for like, I just want to learn more about them going in, I'll plug Retney's Holocron because he always does great videos, and his lore videos are awesome. So if you want somebody doing lore style videos, his stuff is great.
Yeah.
So
in Rakatan, they mostly appeared in Knights of the Old Republic, and then some of the Dawn of the Jedi stuff, and then Yuuzhan Vong is the new Jedi Order books. So those are the sources for those. But dude, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm tired. This has been a crazy long stream. Holy moly, this is insane.
Yep.
Anything else we need to mention before we dip out?
If you guys liked us talking for a really long time and want to watch us talk for an even longer amount of time, we'll see you this weekend for our charity stream for Starlight Children's Foundation. We're doing a 24-hour stream. 24 hours. Mm-hmm. I know it says part 1 because YouTube does not let you archive longer than 12-hour streams. So there will be a 12-hour stream, part 1, and then immediately ending and starting part 2 right after. All of the proceeds will go to Starlight Children's Foundation. We have a ton of really fun guests, a lot of whom are in the chat. People like Jacob, and people like Sunny, and Hannah went to bed, but people like Hannah, and then we had some other people here earlier who are definitely going to be in the chat. We've got a ton of fun guests. We've got a ton of fun games that we're playing. If you like Grayson and I drawing, we'll be doing that as well. There will be a ton of really fun stuff that we're doing, and will all be for a great cause. So anybody who is like, anybody who has ever thought about super chatting us, save those super chats and donate it when we do the stream. There will be a QR code on the screen as we do everything. We're going to be tracking those donations as we go up. We do have a goal for the 24 hours. But like I said, there will be a ton of fun special guests, other creators that we are all friends with, great creators in the space, all of whom we love hearing from, except for Lainey. And other than that, that's really all I got.
Well said. Yeah, it's going to be a blast. It'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern or 1 p.m. Pacific. Be 2 for us. So,
and I'm going to work on getting a schedule out. That way, everybody knows who is doing what and at what times those guests are coming on. That way, if you're like, oh, I can't be on for all of it, but I want to be on for this, you can see the guests. I'm sure there are guests that people are really going to want to see, since considering it's all live stream. So it'll be a ton of fun.
Yeah. MacMan really wants a Gendy Tartakovsky Clone Wars watch party. If we have time, I cannot.
It depends on what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll see. Focus Bozo, goodbye. I don't know if I'd go that far. I'm kidding. We appreciate y'all. And thank you for being here for 3.5 hours. You're insane if you did it. Thank you to all of the super chats. Thank you for the memberships. Insane. I think we just gained like 40 new members that in one night, which is crazy. Yeah, I think that's all I got.
That's all I got. Hot Toys just announced a Magna Guard hot toy.
That's pretty sick. That's actually dope. IG 100 Magna Guard. May the force be with you. And as always, your focus determines your reality.
Bye-bye.
Always remember.